And we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome
What up?
to week 16, episode 16
Getting ready for the playoffs.
of the Level Unlock podcast. That is 16 straight, to be exact. No breaks, no weeks off. Coming at you every week with the
don't
best
get no bye
news. No, we don't. We get no rest. Straight through, baby. Welcome to Level Unlock Podcast, episode 1616, the greatest place on the internet. Video game news, fun, and pure randomness.
Pretty random.
It is very random.
Really random. The most random.
I am Mr. Jeremy, Captain _ 15, Walksker, Germany. Next to myself is Mr. James, People I Hate Studios, and People I Hate 10 on Twitter. And next to him is the famous, the one, the only, the amazing Jeffrey Splash Screen Gaming Schroeder.
What it do, guys? How's everybody doing today? Huh? What's
Walker's
that?
also got a dog there. Special
I do.
guest starring dog.
My whole
Truth.
family decided to walk in. During
Family.
his introduction,
Hi, family.
sorry. So what's up, guys?
Hello, family.
What's going on? How we feeling? How we doing? When do you
Pretty
start?
good.
I had a pretty bad day at work today. So
Better knock it off.
A lot of bullshit. So that's fun. Schroeder, how was your week?
It was pretty good. It was productive. I mean, the same as it's been. You guys already know.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
been
why
a
do we even
quest.
ask anymore?
The quest. I know. The quest. I'm questing. Just doing the thing. Actually, we're almost
go ahead.
done. Like, we're done. We can start. People can come and hang out now, kind of.
Really?
Like, it's in beta, so you got to be cool. There is an application for the beta idea, and then which I don't know. I haven't really played with that yet. Our one buddy has. He's the one putting it all together. But apparently there's applications, and then people can run around and check it out. We were playing last night.
Sure were.
Which was on there. It was freaking hilarious.
Was it?
Yeah, I hit it up
yeah,
yesterday.
It was pretty funny.
It's gonna be pretty epic, I think, when there gets to be like a mass of people on there, like when the server starts filling up. It's gonna be fun. It's
There's
gonna
a
be
lot
fun.
of stuff to do. There's a ton of stuff to do. Mark's working on it right now as we speak.
Yeah, no, it's
Working on
gonna
it right
be.
now. That's what I was doing right before I jumped on. I just finished the bank security job, or not bank security. I changed the name. I still have a little more editing to that to do, but it's almost done. But yeah, man, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of jobs on it. There's a handful of criminal activities. There's a handful of chill activities. There's
I signed up as a
There's
police
plenty of room
officer.
for activities here.
Yeah.
huh?
No, I was saying I signed up for the police officer, and when they do something like suspicious or bad, I get a text message.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, he fixed it so that you hit a button now and it puts the blip on your map automatically.
Really?
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Really cool.
It's super neat. Yeah. It's funny.
So, Schroeder, do you want to tell the story about trying to get me into the server?
Oh my. What other than fail? I just saw like the
Super fail.
Yeah, man, the picture I had on my face or like in my brain was a file hitting the table with the word fail on it. Like you
All
just
right.
couldn't do it. Were you around when we figured out why?
Yeah. Remember? Because I was able to get in.
That's right, with the double names.
Yeah.
You were in there twice.
So,
The server was like, "What the fuck?" And it was like,
so Jeff here and Acid spent probably about a good 3 hours trying to get me into the server, to whitelist me into the server, so I
I
could
knew it
play.
was way easy. I did it in like 2 seconds with aim right, and then I don't know. I just couldn't remember what the hell what button we pushed. I didn't even look at it. I didn't even notice that your name was in there twice. Like son of a gun.
And then
Son of
fucking
a dang it.
Mark gets on, and 30 seconds done.
It's crazy, isn't it crazy?
He's like, "Oh, I'm eating
Crazy.
pierogies. Hold on."
Yeah, eating pierogies, saving the
eating
world.
pierogies. Hey, did you guys know that he's in here twice in the database?
Right.
And the two of you were like, "What do you mean?"
No, it was fun.
Oh,
When I played the
crazy.
first night 2 nights ago,
Yeah.
We're chilling, just fucking blasting cars. Dude, cars in that game, they give no shits. They fucking
don't.
full force. I think
I think we even have a mod on that's supposed to make them calmer.
no,
It's like
I'm pretty
calm.
sure like they screwed that mod up and made it worse because dude, they fucking just ram the shit out of you with no remorse. Worse than I've ever imagined in that game. It's fucking hilarious. Don't get me
It
wrong,
is pretty funny.
but there'll be instances where we're just standing there and all of a sudden we'll watch each other just go flying 20 feet in the air because we just got destroyed with a fucking car. So me and Schroeder are out here just fucking annihilating people, kind of scoping people off, kind of trying to do while
Yeah,
they're
just
driving
having a little
past us,
fun.
trying to shoot people, and all of a sudden I hear, and I look over, it's the fucking Millennium Falcon came out of the ground. I was like, what the fuck is that noise?
Yeah.
I was like, that is amazing.
It's pretty crazy, man.
That's pretty good.
I was like, that is absolutely hilarious. Then I just look over and I see this Millennium Falcon just fucking raise up. Schroeder's fucking spawning airplanes.
Well, yeah, because we had to land. Remember, we had to get the cows.
Yep.
You had
Oh,
to get
it
the
was
cows.
yesterday. Yesterday was very interesting. So, Acid was playing with us. So
This was the
Acid.
day before yesterday. I
Oh
think.
yeah. So Acid killed me, arrested.
Oh,
Mark.
This was yesterday.
Yeah, this was
This
yesterday. Yeah.
yesterday.
So he killed
The
me.
cow was the day before.
So he killed me. He arrested Mark, and he
No, I
handcuffed
killed you,
Schroeder. Oh
actually.
no, yeah, no. Schroeder killed me.
I was trying to kill him.
Yeah,
And the bullets went right through him because his ass had God mode on again.
yeah. Yeah, so the
telling him
bullets
not to
went
do
through him. He shoots me in the face. I literally arrived to the crime scene because we're trying out the bank robbery. So they're fucking they're robbing the banks and everything like that. So Acid puts Schroeder in handcuffs. Magically, he starts shooting his guns because if you don't take their bullets, you don't take their guns away, you can still shoot. So he starts shooting Acid. The bullets go right through Acid. Shoot me in the face, I die. He gets Mark. He arrests Mark. Puts Mark in jail for like 15 minutes, and says, "Okay, guys, I'm leaving. Bye." So he leaves the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
So I'm dead. Schroeder's in handcuffs, and he dies.
Can't move. When you're in handcuffs, you can't move.
Yeah, so he can't do anything. And Mark's in jail. And the only person that can revive me, let Mark out of jail, and unhandcuff Schroeder is Acid, and he fucking leaves the game. So we had to wait for me to revive, which is 10 minutes. So I revive, but it revives me on the other side of the map. So I revive. I finally, I hijack a helicopter, fly over to Schroeder, unhandcuff him, and then Mark escapes jail. And then it worked. It was like that was like literally
crazy,
the worst
bro.
scenario of things that could happen. But yeah, they put a
That's
mod
funny.
on where we could ride a cow. So we threw
It's funny, man. You can tame cow. Well, you can't tame them for like. You can. I don't know. It's funny.
You can ride them.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that was
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
That's pretty good.
The
But
game-
it's
it's a good
fun.
time, man. I can't
really
wait. Like,
is.
dude, when we have a bunch of people on and people start building their own stories out and stuff, and like every day that I keep putzing with this stuff, I feel more and more confident about like just what we're gonna be able to do. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be huge.
As far as like building stories and things like that, oh, it's gonna be hilarious, dude. I can't wait.
Yeah, the fact that it's just only a couple people right now, but we had James in, we get someone else in. Fladry hopped on last night, so that was an extra person.
Mhm.
He was a paramedic.
I could see him being a paramedic.
No, it was fun.
Mhm.
We robbed some houses. We did a bunch of stuff. I put a mask on
That's
so they
pretty
didn't
cool.
know I was a cop. But yeah, it's a good time though. I'm excited to see when what's going on. So do you have more of a better like time frame release wise yet, Schroeder, or no?
People can join now.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's open.
We're gonna. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, like there is the application thing, which I don't know. I mean, I don't know how like.
Do you
If
wanna?
that takes too long for people to be able to join, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to figure that part out. But essentially, I would start there if anybody does want to join. We're on do the application thing, and then I guess one of us we'll get back to you, and then because this part is just we have to test out the criminal activity because we can't do that unless there's people online to do it.
Yeah, you need at least 2 cops.
Yeah. So once that's running and going, we've tested, which we tested out a bunch of it yesterday. I don't know how much more honestly there is to test out. Who knows? Every time I turn around, there's something different that has been like in there that I didn't even know was in there.
Or something broke in some way.
And then make sure, if you do want the application, reach out to Schroeder Splash Screen Gaming on all forms of social media, or you can reach out to us, levelunlockpodcast@gmail.com, and we can, or one of our other pages, People I Hate Studios or Captain_Geach15, and we'll help you out with the application, get you into the Discord so you can apply, and get you
the
going
server
there.
is going to be curated when everything's said and done. For the most part, we want the server to be curated to people that want to stream and produce their own like machinima type story stuff.
Yeah.
Ultimately, that's what I would like to do. I think it's mutually agreed. The other gentleman would like that idea, so we're hoping to get people that are generally mature.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's that. Like I was talking to the guys last night, and I don't know about having people under the age of 18. I don't know.
That could be a little rough.
Yeah, because like we're vulgar as it is.
Well, don't
man.
you have
like,
that?
Podcast is PG-13 compared to there's like G compared to what we usually.
Don't you have the disclaimers in the application and all that stuff? Don't you have like that?
I haven't even seen it. I've seen it, but I just skimmed it. I haven't actually read deeply through it.
I know, I know we signed something. I didn't read it, but
the NDA.
Yeah, there was an MDNA, which didn't he explain what that was about? Like why that was there?
Yeah, because there's special scripts that you guys made.
There's custom scripts.
There are custom scripts that you guys made that no one else can use.
I got you.
I don't know why nobody can use them. Why can't anybody use them? They've just been fixed. There's a bunch of them that were broken. Like they take you to super weird places, and so we fixed them.
But yeah, no, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be once there gets, I would say, a handful of people in there. It doesn't have to be like evenly remotely full, but just like having those like unique perspectives and stuff like that. I think it's gonna.
Oh yeah, it would be cool.
It's gonna be fun as shit because you're gonna have. You have the police. I don't even know what jobs you guys are. You guys essentially do every job, but you like and Mark and all that.
Well, yeah. I mean, essentially, we all kind of have our own jobs. We call ourselves. I call myself the what the hell was it? The labor board.
Yeah, you're the head of the labor board.
Pretty much, yeah. I make sure all the jobs work, and I keep tinkering around with different settings, trying to get ideas for like taking 2 missions and combining them together to make a longer mission or a whole story arc. Oh, cool. Trying to figure it out, and then when there's a blip in the wrong spot or it doesn't show up or the car looks weird or something weird, I try to go and
you
fix
take
it
care of that.
That's the game plan.
Yeah,
and then Acid takes care of a lot of the legal stuff, or a lot of the. He wants to do a lot of. I think he should focus on the EMS stuff, and then Walker, if you're interested, you can focus on if you want to be on that level with the server. If you don't, I totally understand. But I think Mark and I trust you enough. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I think if you were interested,
have a team. No, I'm definitely down.
Yeah.
I'm definitely.
So, like
definitely
for instance, the situation that somebody like you would have to deal with is, you hired somebody as an officer, right? Because you have to approve them basically, or you have to get somebody you trust to approve them.
Yeah.
And they're running around killing people wrong.
Yeah.
So you have that conversation with them, like, because we haven't.
Listen, fucktard, you're breaking the rules.
Yeah.
Turn in your badge and your keyboard.
Yeah. Well, because the idea is if you're able to restrain a victim or a criminal, is that the right term? Restrain.
Yeah.
If you're able to apprehend, that's the word. If you're able to apprehend a criminal without killing them, then the criminal has to pay a fine.
Yeah, like that's when you use like the taser and shit, right?
Right, and then that fine gets. The idea is it gets divvied out amongst the cops that helped bring in the criminal. Right, but if you kill the criminal, you don't get the fine. So, because the idea is we don't want people killing each other all crazy,
Well, no.
Yeah. No,
unless
definitely
it's
not.
like unless it's part of the RP experience that's trying to be created. But other than that, yeah, so like that's a little bit of a governor on it. If you end up killing the suspect, then well, if he ends up being guilty, then well, guess what? You guys don't get your bonus.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
Basically, you're killing the witnesses without. You're killing the perp without actually getting the
Going through
answers.
the legal process.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lawyer job. There's a job that is a lawyer, and the
Yeah.
lawyer basically, takes the defense of the criminal.
Like, hey, you've had no arrests this month, but you've killed 23 people. What's going on with that?
What's going on there, buddy?
Right.
I'm pretty sure in real life this would be terms of an extreme investigation.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong.
What the shit?
That symbol over there.
Yeah, so are you fucking watching Money in the Bank?
I am. You have to hear something, James, really quick. Time out. So this is the Money in the Bank ladder match. Can you hear it okay? Listen to the music.
I can't hear nothing.
Ali's got the briefcase in hand.
It keeps cutting in.
Oh.
I can't. Oh, hey, it's Brock Lesnar.
I don't know what any of that is.
He's
just
in the.
not-
He just
there
inserted
somebody
himself
off?
in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Was there somebody on the ladder?
Yeah, Brock
That's
Lesnar just inserted himself into the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Oh, good.
It's really
So-
fucking rude, man. Dude is climbing the ladder and he just knocked that over.
Yeah,
Get the
he
fuck
threw the
outta
dude off
here,
the
you-
ladder.
He didn't throw him off the ladder. He threw the ladder out from.
So let me guess, Brock Lesnar's
was
gonna
rude.
win.
He's.
He has a full
Climbing it.
health bar too. That's not even fair.
He does.
Yeah, he's got a full health bar. He just tagged in. What the fuck is that bullshit? No, don't. Stop playing that. No, turn it around. We're gonna get fucking...
Yeah.
I'm gonna
man.
get a copyright strike, you fuck.
Oh, they can't. It's like for 2 seconds.
That's 2 seconds.
I think Brock Lesnar's scared of heights. He's not like climbing. He's climbing super slow. Brock Lesnar just won the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Jesus Christ. Jeez
That's
Louise.
super fucking interesting.
Jeez Louise. Benize.
That's
Alright.
that's a fucking
Yeah,
head
so-
scratcher and a half. Sorry for that side moment there. If you're a wrestling fan, you'll be confused as shit too. For put it in retrospect for for you Schroeder who doesn't watch wrestling. So Brock Lesnar was the champion for Monday Night Raw. For 470 days. Guess how many times he
That's a lot of days.
guess how many times he defended his title over that 470-day time period?
5 times.
5 times.
5 times in
Is
a
that a
year
lot?
and a half. No.
Well,
Monday
okay,
Night
so
Raw is
the-
on weekly.
Yeah, imagine, Jeff, you worked 5 days.
But
out
got
of
paid
that,
for
like, year and a half.
400.
Yeah,
Well,
so that's what he did.
You're getting
well,
paid.
I think I figured out what career I want to go into. What am I doing this?
So
Why
know,
are we
right?
doing this, guys? We need
Yeah.
to be doing that.
So any normal wrestler wrestles every week on Monday Night Raw. They go to house
not
shows, like when they come to Erie and shit, like the non-televised ones.
Mm-hmm.
Every pay-per-view, except for people like Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. Or John Santa, or
So there's,
The Rock.
to put it in better retrospect, there's 12 pay-per-views a year. And every pay-per-view, titles are defended. When Brock Lesnar was champion, he was only at 5 of them, and 2 of them were WrestleMania. And he
Yeah,
just,
2 of them were WrestleMania. One of them was SummerSlam, I thought.
yeah,
It was pretty much only the big ones.
yeah. And so he just won a contract that guarantees that he becomes champion in the future again. Jesus Christ. There's
Man,
going to be
they
a
really
lot
are
of
gonna
wrestling fans that are going to be super pissed
yeah,
off.
This guy, you gotta do
They
what you
really
gotta do,
don't
I guess.
They really don't want him back in the UFC.
Yeah.
No?
No, he was supposed to face the heavyweight champion.
Was he?
Yeah,
In UFC, yeah.
a couple months ago, Daniel Cormier, he won a match who was the UFC heavyweight champion. He called Brock Lesnar into the ring. and they actually kind of went at it, and nothing came of it. Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. So essentially, it was like because the UFC wanted, because Brock, you know who Brock Lesnar is. Do you ever hear the name from UFC, things like that? He used to be the heavyweight champion.
I've heard it, but I've never. Yeah, I've heard of him, but I don't know much more than
He doesn't
that.
have a neck.
Yeah, basically he's just a superhuman genetic freak that weighs 270 pounds of pure muscle. Like,
Doesn't have a neck,
he
though?
also has,
look up pictures of him.
have a neck. Yeah, look at pictures. He also
I
has
will.
gigantic hands.
And really disgusting teeth.
Very disgusting teeth.
His teeth are black, and he's a millionaire.
You'd figure he would do something about that.
Yeah,
That
he
doesn't
never
seem
has.
Very...
And they're crooked, too.
Well, I mean, in the professions that he's in, it doesn't really matter because they're gonna get fucked up anyway.
Yeah, but you would still think he would...
do something about his grinders.
Yeah.
Like, he only got one set of those. And if they're
That
black,
would-
they probably don't feel too good either.
Now, like, the tops of them look like they have, like, holes in it. That's pretty gross.
Well, he also lives on a farm in like Saskatchewan.
Oh, yeah, he owns... When
I
he's
lived
when
on
he's
a
not
farm in
wrestling,
Saskatchewan.
he literally sits on his farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
It's the fucking American dream right there.
And he's making millions and millions of dollars.
Make $1 bajillion and just sit in Canada.
Yeah.
Just hang out with your cows. Cutting wood.
Very interesting.
Am I jealous? You bet I am. You bet I am.
He was the NCAA wrestling champion at one point. He won that like 3 years in a row when he was in college. Just because how big he is.
He made it to the Olympics once, I thought, and got bronze.
Yeah.
For the Olympics?
And he made it to the Olympics. He got drafted into the NFL by the Minnesota Vikings and got cut like in 3 weeks because he sucked. And then he went into wrestling.
My favorite I was telling somebody the other day, one of my favorite things in the entire world is a saying you do. Sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck, bro.
Sucks to suck, bro.
I love it. I
Dude,
love
it's
it.
funny.
Oh
So,
man,
Roger, how was your
Didn't it-
week?
sorry,
Oh.
super off topic. We kind of veered off
Yeah,
there, but hey, we're giving you live updates for the wrestling in case you guys don't want to watch,
There you go.
which I'm assuming a lot of people don't anymore because how shitty
kinda trash
WWE's how shitty WWE's ratings are lately. So they're
yeah,
awful.
it's super trash, Garbo.
Anyways, my week was fun. Played GTA with Schroeder there and the other guys. That was cool. It was
The cows. I
cows.
thought the cow
I
scene
got to
was
ride
so
a cow.
funny.
Oh, it was hilarious.
I wanted to do something roleplay like with the cow, but Acid just had to kill us all real
Yep.
fast.
Lame.
Yeah, we had to save the gutter
Alright.
oil car. We had to save the gutter oil car and we get it in the back of the plane. But included with the gutter oil car, we had to get a cow, Sir Moose-a-lot, and get him in the back of the plane. We opened up the hatch to the plane and the cow fell out because he was dead. He got smushed by the car.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure while we were flying, the car was bouncing around in the back of the plane, and it may or may not have been what
Destroyed him.
killed the cow. The car was good though, because the cow acted like a cushion
Yeah.
between the back of the car and the.
That cannot be confirmed or denied what happened to that cow.
It can be confirmed and or denied.
Exactly.
It was both.
So that was cool. Today was my son's second birthday, Lincoln.
Hey.
Woo, happy birthday!
Thank you,
Happy
thank you.
birthday, Lincoln.
Got him a little, like, one of those electric cars. You hit a button and it just goes. So that's pretty cool. He loves it. Went to Red Robin, and before Red Robin, we went to the trampoline park. So we go to check in at the trampoline park. We got to sign the waivers, blah, 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 blah. And so we go up, and she's like, okay, so that'd be 3 people. So there's 4 of us, me, Nicole, Grayson, my older son, and Lincoln, my younger son, who is his birthday. And she was like, okay, so I'm assuming that'll be 3 people today. Nicole and the 2 boys, right? And she looks at me, she gives like an up, down, because I'm assuming you don't want to jump, right?
Oh.
So she literally looked at me, realized, okay, yeah, you're fat. Yeah, you don't want to jump, right? I'm like,
That-
okay,
oh,
well,
Killed you, dude.
yeah.
That, oh. Can we
Some
get
like-
some digs and F's in chat, please?
So I'm like, no, I'm fine. I don't want to jump.
For his ego.
I should have said yes, I wanted to, but I was just like, she automatically said, yeah, that'll just be 3 today, right? And she looked at me, and she literally looked at me right in the face after like glancing me up and down, because I'm assuming you don't want to jump. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I want to jump. That's why I'm here. This place looks amazing.
So I'm like, okay, I get the point here, and you're.
I see I'm not wanted. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
It's like
I
fucking
shall be
man.
leaving.
It's like, jeez, that was
That
wildly.
fucking hurts.
yeah.
Yeah, that is balls.
So I was like, oh, okay, well, I see how it is. I see how it is. But other than that, not bad though. I got next week. I got another 3-day weekend because I took today off for my son's birthday. Next week I got a 3-day weekend.
Nice.
Wait, no, I don't.
Oh,
I
man.
work. I have off Friday, Saturday, work Sunday, have off Monday, because we automatically, unless you sign up, have off every holiday, paid or not paid, for Memorial Day.
Oh.
So the Recon's still open, but you have to sign up to work. You just don't automatically work.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah. So every day. I don't remember. Pretty sure we were closed Christmas. I don't remember. But like Thanksgiving and all of that, Labor Day, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Christmas, New Year's Day, Easter.
Christmas!
No, Easter we were 100% closed.
Yeah.
But no, Easter we were open, Christmas we were closed. That's what it was. And
by the way, it would be so much worse if she was like, well, we'll sell food here too instead.
they did have food there. We didn't order anything though. But yeah, so with Recon, if you don't sign up, you automatically get off. So
Hey,
I have
can't
off.
beat that.
I didn't want to sign up to get that double time and a half, so I'll just get paid my flat 8-hour rate, and that'll be
Just
it.
sit around and do nothing.
Yeah,
and get
pretty
paid
much.
for it.
And then Nicole is about to champ it out here for a couple weeks. Essentially, what happened was because being a traveling nurse, you do contracts, and her current place that she's at offered her a 3-week extension. So her contract ends May 31st. They offered her a contract extension until June 21st. And it was either she denies the offer and applies other places, or accept it and then look at other places towards the end of this 3-week extension. So we were like, it's 3 fucking weeks. It's not a long time to kind of figure out our lives after the fact. So she accepted it. But at the same time, another hospital actually called her and wanted her to start a new traveling nurse contract for 13 weeks. So she had already accepted the extension at the hospital that she's at.
Yeah.
So the other hospital offered her a position, things like that. So her recruiter calls her and is like, "Hey, so this other job wants you to start June 3rd." And she was like, "Okay, but I'm already accepted it." And she was like, they were like, kind of. I asked if the new place would push back until June 21st. They said no.
Oof.
So, and it's a way bigger hospital. So it's either you kind of got 3 options. You turn down this offer of the 13 weeks and you work your 3. You accept the 13 weeks and you go back and cancel your 3-week extension. The downfall is that looks really bad on you.
That does look very bad.
And the network that the hospital for the 3-week extension happens to be the largest hospital network in the world.
Oof. Yeah, you don't
So it's like, it's
You
either
don't want that.
or option 3, you work
Do
both.
Oh.
And to work both, it's 6 days a week, 12-hour shifts. Because being a
God.
nurse, being an RN, you work 3 12-hour shifts equaling 36 hours, which is full time. Anything over
Jesus.
36 hours is overtime. So basically her option was to accept both. So starting June 3rd, she's going to be working 6 days a week for 12 hours a day for 6 out of the 7 days for 3 weeks
Ouch.
straight.
God, those are gonna be big paychecks. Though.
Oh, we did her recruiter did the math. Holy shit.
Well,
Like,
that's good though.
yeah. Stupid amount of money. Won't get into that, but I just feel bad for her, so I'm definitely gonna buy her like a massage or something like that at the end of that.
Yeah. Be sure to help her wherever we can, man.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be an interesting correlation because the shitty piece is too, depending on how it's worked, she could be working a huge stretch. So if the place, say, gives her a day off Monday, she works Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but then she doesn't have a day off until the next Saturday. So now she works Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So potentially she can be working 11 days in a row.
Oh.
Hopefully she can work something out with whoever she
they-
needs to talk to, so that doesn't happen.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
maybe have off every Wednesday or something, so that it's an even amount of days off between each thing.
Oh, that is.
Yeah, that's rough
terrible.
pickles.
Yeah, so I give kudos to her for doing that. She's like, I'm taking one for the team. I was like, yeah, you are. It's like, I feel like I should request off for these next 3 weeks because, like, you're just going to be so mentally and physically exhausted that you're just going to want to sleep. But, so we'll see how that plays out. So that's coming up
Yeah.
here really quick.
Hey, it's only 3 weeks.
Yep. Yeah,
It's only 3 weeks.
that's how we're looking at it. It's like, you got to, like, 3 weeks, and especially working that much, it's going to go by
Right.
super fast.
Yep.
Gonna go by fast, and guess what? You ain't gotta worry about Christmas money this year.
Pretty much. I told her, and I was
Yeah.
like, you think about it, then we can, in the summertime, like August-ish, for my 30th birthday or whatever, we can take the boys to Disneyland, which is in California, which is
Yeah.
6 hours away. So it's
Yeah,
not a
that's not
horrible
bad.
drive.
Mm-mm.
It would be like you guys, well, you, James, driving to, Hershey or something like that. So it's not like,
Or Toronto.
yeah. So it's not like a horrible drive, and it's like, obviously Disneyland's significantly smaller than Disney World, but it's still an experience regardless.
Yeah.
And they actually have Star Wars Land. Disney World doesn't have Star Wars Land until next year,
Oh, nice.
which is weird. You would think that they'd want Disney World to have the Star Wars Land before.
Well, I think it's because it's in California. It's near
Yeah, that's
Hollywood.
true. Yeah, that makes sense. Speaking of Star Wars, I'll talk about that here when we get to the news. So,
Oh, boy.
but that's pretty much my week. How was your week and adventurous day at work today, James?
Oh, it sucked. I don't want to get into it. But yeah. So I didn't really do much this week other than yesterday. Streamed some more Days Gone. That game's still great. Still having a blast with it. Fucking hurt my knee yesterday.
What'd you do?
Lifting up my lawnmower, putting it in my car so I could take it to get fixed.
Which?
I think I lifted wrong, and like my knee was killing me most of the day. And
Like,
it wasn't even like,
twist it.
probably, and it wasn't even like the knee I usually have problems with, which sucks.
Ouch.
It was fucking hot today, and I hated every bit of it.
Yeah, it was
like
harder. It was hotter there than it was here.
Holy shit! It was like 85 here.
Yeah, it was. They posted some. I saw a news article. The high today was only 78.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
pretty damn hot here too.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was
yeah.
like
Well, the
90
East
something.
Coast, it was weird. So they had like the edges of the United States were really hot. Upwards, like where you were, was one of the hottest, James. And then it got colder as it got to the center of the United
Huh.
States, towards the New Mexico, Colorado area. It snowed this morning in the Grand Canyon.
Holy shit!
Yeah. It was a high of 45 degrees today at the Grand Canyon.
Wow.
Tomorrow it's supposed to be a high of like 37.
Holy
Where'd
fuck!
How'd that
Can
cold
I-
air come from?
Can
I
go
don't know.
there?
I have no
Can
idea.
I just go there and hang out?
But yeah, it was tomorrow the high is 69 tomorrow here in Tucson.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, the other places say 72, but mine says 69, so I'm going with it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's a
you
cooler
guys got a
number.
freaking heat wave. I guarantee the peninsula is
Yeah.
probably booming.
Oh, probably. Oh, I bet. Especially it being a beautiful Sunday.
Oh yeah. How was
Yeah, there's
work?
people
Was work
walking around.
was work jamming because people come out usually at this when it
Nope,
starts getting nice?
We were fucking dead.
Oh, were you? I wasn't sure.
I
It's
was
weird
crying
up
at
there
points.
sometimes when it starts getting super nice. Either it gets super slow because everyone's at the beach, or we get really busy. I've noticed that. It's kind of like
Yeah.
50-50.
Yeah. So I got some new beer here. Normally I drink Heineken, but I didn't want to. Today I wanted to broaden my horizons of alcohol. I got Molson's, Canadian Molson's.
The fuck is that?
Molson Golden. Premium beer.
I knew it was some kind of Canadian thing because the logo on the top, the maple leaf.
Yeah. So it's the first few drinks I had of it, I didn't care for it, but then after finishing this bottle, I'm like, it's alcohol.
It's a substance going into my body.
Yep. I went to the arcade Hold on, let me grab another beer.
The
I went to
essentials.
the arcade yesterday.
Round one.
Well, yeah, yesterday / this morning. It was me, Mike, and Trevor, and we decided to go there after work. And I was hanging out. I was playing some video games. I spent way too goddamn much money. I had a lot to drink, and I was like, "Man, I haven't really eaten today." And everyone else is like, "Yeah, we haven't either." So then we came up with the idea of going to IHOP. So we drove up to IHOP, which isn't that far away.
No, it's like right there.
Yeah, and I've never been in an IHOP at 1:30 in the morning. Would not recommend.
I'm assuming it's probably packed with drunk people.
It wasn't packed, but the service sucked. You definitely knew it was their C team there.
Oh yeah, because it's the third shift, and they probably just don't give two shits.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Exactly. I had to share my Pepsi with Trevor
What?
because the dude never came by and
Gave him his drink.
refilled him. Yeah, yeah.
Yo.
So that was great. We had Trevor had to get up and get some hot sauce. That was fun. I will say though, they have this pancake that is fan-fucking-tastic.
Really?
It's a cannoli pancake. So,
Well, how could you possibly go wrong there? really?
exactly. They were all looked at me when I noticed. They all looked like we're looking at the menu, and I look. I'm like, they have a cannoli pancake, and the other two just look at me, and they go, "You know, you have to get it right." And I'm like, God damn it, I do. So think of it. It's almost like a crepe,
Yeah.
but it's a lot thicker. So it's a pancake that they roll up. They put the cannoli stuff in the middle. They put some whipped cream on top, and then they sprinkle it with nuts and some chocolate.
Nice.
So I had it. It was delicious.
Really? That's good.
It was absolutely delicious. I felt the diabetes flow through me. It was a wonderful time for all, except for the moment when I had to hit F in chat. We all hit F in chat.
I seen that tweet.
So okay, picture this. Here's the table. All right, we're at the table. I'm looking at the table. You guys are sitting across from me.
Yeah.
To my left, not too far away, is my cannoli pancakes. To the right is my drink, and then I also ordered some scrambled eggs because I was like, I need a little bit of protein in me. So the scrambled eggs were to the right
That's
of my
what she
drink.
said.
Need some protein in me.
Yeah. To the right of my drink was my scramby eggs. So I
Mhm.
grab a fork full of scrambled eggs and I lift it up, and doesn't a piece of the scrambled egg fall into my into my Pepsi?
Sure did.
And I look and I'm like, "Aw," and everyone goes, "Aw." It was just such a sad moment. Everyone just spammed that F for the chat. And I posted it on Twitter, and people have been hitting me up with some Fs in there to pay their respects.
And the worst part is, you knew
for
you
my
weren't,
eggs.
and you knew you weren't getting a new drink because there was such shitty service too.
Exactly. Well, okay, that was the guy just randomly gave me a refill later.
Oh, that's good.
Like, I was like, that's weird. So yeah, it was just like it just sucked. I was like, fuck, I don't like this. The food was good.
Oh, IHOP's always a good date.
The service sucked.
Oh, I bet.
It was a lot cheaper than I thought it was gonna be.
It's
which
not
is
bad.
Good for my
That's
wallet.
really nice.
And me and Nicole went to IHOP a couple weeks ago. We ended up going to the casino down here. When's the last time you guys been to a casino? Is there smoking allowed inside casinos?
Certain
Where you're
ones,
at?
yeah, like certain areas. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're
There's
out.
a smoking and non-smoking section.
This one was the whole thing was smoking.
I like it.
It was fucking weird. We walk in, I'm like, fucking like super cloudy.
Why is it so cloudy? Yeah.
But it's beautiful though. You walk in and it resembles like what the fuck's it called? Venice. Like there's skylight and there's like a fake sun in the middle of this casino
Oh, that's
that
cool.
represents like daylight. And so it kind of almost like you're outside and there's paintings and like water that resemble Venice. It's fucking beautiful. It's an Indian casino.
That's like the exact opposite of every time all the casinos I've been to, where it's just dark and dingy.
Yeah, no, it was
and
super bright.
everyone's just like so depressed.
Never been to an Indian casino. I've only been to 2 casinos anyways in my life. The Downs of Erie and then the one in Cleveland.
I've been to Seneca, and that one's a pretty okay one.
So we go to IHOP afterwards. Unbeknownst to us, that every fucking high school in the city had their prom.
Oh no!
So we sit down.
No. You had a bunch of horny teenagers sitting around you.
And then 5 minutes later, after we sit down and get our drinks and stuff, dress suit. Like literally, they were just pouring in. I'm like, this is it. Like, what the fuck's going on? The guy was like, oh, it was prom tonight. It's like for what schools? All of them.
All of them.
I was like, what the fuck?
Well, and then, okay, so you can tell, like, just like you're not getting laid, you're not getting laid,
Yep.
you're not getting laid, you're not getting laid. You're fucking taking them to IHOP. You're not getting any.
And then
You'll be surprised if you even see them the next day.
And then you had a bunch of these snobby kids coming up because they ran out of tables. So you had like these groups of like 20 people.
Table at IHOP.
I don't fucking know. So you have like groups of like 20 people coming in. Like we put tables together where you have to wait. We don't have enough tables. What do you mean? Like, do you see
Bitch, what do you mean?
all of your?
Like, I don't know how I could be clearer.
Yeah.
There's no tables. I don't have a table.
And we're like, well, that sucks.
I can't just materialize a table, dude.
And you can tell some of these.
I don't have that spawn command.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You can tell some of these guys are being fucking
God.
douches to their waiters and shit like that. But
What do you
that
want me
was
to do?
funny.
I'm just working. It's not my fault
Yeah.
you guys had prom tonight. Jesus.
I'm just working, man. They haven't given me access to the command console.
Nope.
Right.
Ugh.
I don't know. Go get a table. You got one in your car? Get in. Like, what do you mean you don't have a table?
When we went outside,
Exactly. What do you mean you don't have a table?
we went outside, and you can definitely tell that Daddy and Mommy gave the kids the car, because there was like
yeah,
fucking
man.
Mustang convertible,
I used to
fucking
be a Mustang
GT. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
See, and again, like that shit. Not getting any.
No.
You can't just, you can't just bang in the back of your parents' car. That's weird.
No.
And
So that was-
especially like if it's a Mustang or something.
Oh yeah.
Your parents will be super pissed if they find like goop stains everywhere.
Charlie, what have you done?
I didn't mean to cut your week off, James. What else? Sorry.
No, that was that. Oh, I won some stuff at
You
round
won?
one.
Did
I
you?
won some stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
So you remember how I got that blue Yoshi
Yeah.
for my birthday?
Yeah.
I got his brother,
Boom.
green Yoshi.
There you go. Would you look at it?
That's
and
awesome.
then I also, because I had to one up everyone else, I got a watermelon.
Smoking is pretty much everywhere in Vegas casinos.
Pretty much.
Beware.
Oh, that's probably
It's
true.
super soft, and I just love it. It's mochi
You're
puni.
super soft.
$40 for $5 worth of stuff.
No, I mean pretty much, yeah.
That's what I feel like when I fucking go to Dave and
Well,
Buster's. I
yeah,
drop 50
well,
bucks to play the games, and I get stuff I get at the Dollar Tree.
So
A bag of rocks.
it was a dangerous
at the bottom of your fish
combination
tank.
where
I'll be
I
right
had
back. They call them
Okay.
runes.
I had alcohol in me and people egging me on.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't help at all.
So
Not at
I'm
all.
like, well, I gotta. I mean, you know, I'm a few beers in. I'm like, well, I gotta fucking one up these dudes. These guys are a bunch of losers. I'm hanging out with a bunch of goofs.
I think the last time we went to Dave and Buster's, we got... Cause it was me and Nicole. We went by ourselves. Oh, what did we fucking get? I don't even remember. It was some stupid shit. We got, like, those wall stickies. Like, the hands that you can, like...
Oh yeah.
You stick on the
Yeah.
wall that are, like, a penny. We got, like, 2 of those. I
My
think-
dog ate one. It was a bitch to get that out.
Oh, that'd be awful. I think we got like 2 pieces of Laffy Taffy, and like a couple of random shit. We
Nice.
dropped $50 to play, and I think when it was all said and done, the combined total of the shit that we ended with was like probably like $6. It's like these fucking arcades that literally make bank because all they're doing is going and fucking buying these 10-cent things, selling them
Yeah.
for $50.
And they're probably getting it for a lot cheaper too.
Oh, they're probably getting it for like pennies. Fucking
Yeah.
pennies. And it's
I,
5,000 tokens for this. It's like, Jesus Christ.
I think I made out pretty well. I spent about $30 in tokens in plays, and I was there for like 4.5 hours.
No, nice. That's worth it then. Or the
Yeah.
fucking game consoles. 500,000 tickets.
Well, see, okay, at round 1, like I could get a PS4 for like 40,000 tickets.
Yeah, I think
And-
that's what it's like 70,000 or 80,000 at Dave and Buster's.
Okay, in their defense, okay, like those things you don't save up
No.
to get. You just so happen to have that many points, and you're just like, fuck it, I'll just get it.
Yeah.
You're there anyway.
Yep.
Win
the jackpot
yeah.
on something.
Yeah, exactly. You win the jackpot on something, and yeah, you go and you redeem it. Hey, there's a PlayStation here, or hey, there's a Nintendo Switch. I might as well just get it.
Yep.
I'm not spending my tickets on anything else.
Yep. No, those things, they're such a marketing play. They make so much money off that shit because they know that, especially the ones where the adults can drink and shit and have fun,
Oh,
compared to
yeah,
like your
that's
Chuck E.
not good.
Cheese and shit. Oh, that's just, that's an amazing market.
Well,
That's-
yeah, spending money on alcohol. I mean, it's an age-old tradition.
Oh yeah. Oh, you definitely. Because now you're there, now you're having fun, you're feeling loose. It's like, oh, I'm gonna let's fucking win some shit.
Little loosey goosey,
Yeah.
you know.
Whoa!
Whoa,
What's whoa?
600 people in my chat right now.
Boom.
whoa, nice.
Can I get Schroeder's chat spam? We get a bunch of penises in chat.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
Aim right is though. What's up, Aim right?
Can we get some rocket ships in chat?
Yeah,
I-
right.
Can I get the letter 8, 6 equal signs, and a D?
and then the tilde key.
Yeah.
The tilde key.
Yeah. Then the tilde key.
Oh my God, Nesta. What's up, boys?
chilling.
So what else is
Alright.
going on? What's in the news this week?
We have some news.
We do.
News. Walker, do you want to go first?
I will definitely dive in. I got some movie stuff too, which is kind of cool. I'll start with the movies actually before you go into the game. So a couple things. Today, for the Star Wars people,
Well, yeah, I was gonna say.
what?
I was gonna say don't.
No,
You're
it
gonna
was
get-
a complete.
You're gonna get hit.
I'm not even saying the right things. I can't even remember it. I don't remember. But anyways, today is the 20th anniversary of Star Wars: The Phantom Menace.
Oh,
May
dun, dun,
19th,
dun. That's cool.
1999. The Phantom Menace was released
I see. That's cool.
and started a new era of Star Wars. So in a couple months, the 20-year, not 20 years, I guess if you want to include the original three, but um, this this saga comes to a conclusion, which is kind of cool. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, today, 20 years ago, May 19th, Star Wars: The Phantom Menace was released. Fun fact on
Nice.
that one, though, I know it's not the fun fact segment. I know it's not my term, but uh, The Water Boy ended up being the #1 movie in theaters for 2.5 months because it was the only movie to have the trailer for the Star Wars: The
Yep.
Phantom Menace.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's funny.
And it was recorded that half the people left the theater right after that trailer because all they wanted to see was the trailer for Star Wars: The Phantom Menace.
Boy, the time before YouTube was weird.
They actually did studies on it, so it's not like someone just made that
People had to
statistic up.
do.
Yeah. That's the thing, yeah, they literally bought the ticket, saw it, and left. And it was the Water Boy ended up being the #1 movie for almost 2 months because of that, because that was physically the
That's
only
dumb.
way to see that trailer.
That's
so dumb.
crazy.
You gotta think,
See, Adam Sandler's been doing that type of shit forever. He's not that great. He just figured all that shit out.
but it's
He just-
such a fucking
just
random
found out.
movie. Like, I wonder if Adam Sandler had something to do with that, because that's a fucking
Probably
weird
not.
movie to fucking play it in front of. I don't know, but
He found out the YouTube algorithms before YouTube became a thing.
pretty much. Because you gotta realize, 1999, dial-up was dial-up would be the only thing.
Yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4 was going on. I
Yeah.
mean, that was taking place. Yoshikage Kira was taking people out.
Yeah, so it was you didn't have YouTube, you didn't have any of that stuff to watch videos. You had nothing.
Str-
So you had to go to
Sorry,
the
did
movie
you-
theater.
Strider, did you see what I posted in your chat?
Ugh.
Yeah.
rocket ship.
started. Yeah, it's a rocket ship.
I made you a nice little rocket ship.
So that's the start off the news there, so it's kind of cool. So happy not Star Wars Day, but close. And other movie news, the Batman has
I am
semi been casted, the new Batman, which will come out in May of 2021. They are down to 2 people, with one person holding potential more possibility over the other. Robert Pattinson is the #1 position to play the new Batman. If you don't know who Robert Pattinson is, Twilight, Edward, was it? Team Edward?
Yeah, I think Edward.
Yeah, Jacob was the
This
wolf.
might be Batman.
Yeah, no, it's Edward, because I had a girlfriend that was like, just waterfalls during that time.
Yeah.
Edward is Batman.
Yep. So complete
Well, I mean, he was a vampire, so I
Yeah.
mean, it only makes sense.
complete opposite direction as what they were
Right,
going
says they
for.
need to stop it with the superhero movies.
They really do.
So it's either going to be him or Nicholas Holt. And if you're not familiar who Nicholas Holt is,
That
Um,
sounds really familiar.
oh, he is hang on, I'll get you the
I'm looking it up.
he plays the Beast in the new X-Men movies.
Oh yeah.
He dated what's her name?
What's this dude's
Jennifer
name?
Aniston.
Nicholas Holt. He was in Mad Max Fury Road playing something.
This is the other
he-
potential guy.
Yeah,
He's going to play J.R.R. Tolkien in the movie Tolkien.
Nicholas Holt. If you look up
guys.
Hoult. Yeah, he is the Beast in the new X-Men origin story.
He was also Captain America in an episode of Robot Chicken.
He was.
Oh, he's Elliot in Fable 3.
That's kind of cool. Clash of the Titans, he was in that.
Yep, the Weatherman. He was Mike.
Warm Bodies, if you're not familiar with
Oh,
that
yeah.
movie, it's a romantic movie about zombies. Basically, this girl finds a zombie, and the zombie falls in love with her and starts becoming human. Because his heart starts beating when he sees the girl, and his heart beats, so it makes his body warm and he becomes human.
He becomes a warm body.
Exactly.
Mm.
So he's also in contention. But according to the news, Robert Pattinson is in the lead spot, and currently he is slated to become the new Batman. Complete opposite of what they were going for with Ben Affleck, because Ben Affleck, they wanted an older, more rugged-looking Batman. Now they're going to a significantly younger Batman.
Well,
These
here's the
different
thing.
Batmans.
And the movie's
Yeah.
called The Batman.
The Batman.
Okay,
Good.
so guys, what are your
Let's
thoughts
see what
on
happens.
this? Let's have a little bit of discussion. What do you think? Of
I like
this?
it because
Like if Robert Pattinson does get it, what do you think?
I'm okay
Any
with
idea what the other side of the story is about, even?
it. The first villains supposedly are gonna be Penguin and Catwoman.
Sure, they're going back to the
I like
beginning,
that.
kind of.
Yeah, they're kind of
Yeah.
not an
Rebooting.
it's
Well,
not
it's
an
definitely a
Dan.
younger. It's definitely a younger Batman. That's
it's
for damn
not an
sure.
origin
Dude,
story.
I want to get like. Never mind. I'm not gonna say nothing.
No, what are you saying?
None.
Well,
No,
you
go
know,
ahead.
you got to say it now.
Yeah, you gotta say it now.
I just don't know why they don't have like more compelling shit, like the Order of the Owl and like.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like some of that kind of deeper Batman shit.
Like we
Uh,
go into like the C tier, like Batman villains, like the more obscure ones.
Right, but yeah, that had like
because
the
people don't-
psychological
That'd be awesome.
twist to it.
Because they're not as
There was-
popular.
They're not as popular, but like if it's done correctly, like you can
Well,
make 'em
Iron Man sure as
creepy
hell
as.
wasn't popular.
Yeah.
Huh?
Iron Man sure as hell sure as
Nah,
hell
he was
wasn't
not popular. I remember the
Or
cartoon
Black
on Saturday
Panther.
mornings.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
guess
thought I was the only kid who liked it.
if it's done correctly, it definitely could be. But at the same time, like I don't know, like
That's
you
why
already.
I like watching like. That's why I like watching like fan made stuff. Like, have you guys seen that Star Wars fan made thing? What is it?
Oh, the one where they. What one?
It's like the most popular one that's out there.
I know there's a couple
Oh,
to
it's
look.
the story of Jedi, or it's the story of Darth Vader.
Oh yeah. I've seen that one.
The heck are those? They're really great though. Just fan film. It's probably the one that has one of the most and if you YouTube Star Wars with it. Actually, even there was a
There's
they
Chad
were-
Vader.
Chad Vader.
Chad Vader, day shift manager. That one's good. That's about Darth Vader's brother, who is a day shift manager at a grocery store.
I've seen that one. Just fucking hilarious.
So the guy who does the voice of it, was it Matt Sloan? A part of what's their YouTube channel? They do some really high quality stuff, but he's done like the voice of Darth Vader in a lot of things. Like George Lucas is a huge fan of Chad Vader, like to the point where in like that Blu-ray like complete box set of like the first 6 Star Wars movies, the one that was like $100 and some when it came out. I do believe they added the first episode in the special features of Chad Vader. He's a huge fan of Chad Vader. It's great.
That's funny. I don't know, but overall, I think it's gonna be good because people thought, what the fuck's his name? The Joker, Heath Ledger, because people were like, dude, the guy from 10 Things I Hate About You. Okay. Well, he's never done a role like this before. How is he gonna play the Joker? And look how that ended. Yes, he passed away because he put too much into the character. But at the same time, he won an Oscar for the performance. To this day, people consider it, depending on who you are, the best performance of the Joker ever. And people were like, dude, he's in a romantic comedy called 10 Things I Hate About You. Like, how's he gonna... and A
Blame
Knight's Tale.
Society films.
Yeah.
Did Chad Vader.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So I think if Robert Pattinson gets it, it's a new look. It's different. I think it'll be cool, and to see the kind of origins, because like I said, they're going back to supposedly the first people will be Catwoman and the Penguin. So
It cannot be worse than George Clooney or
The
Ben
nipples.
Affleck. It cannot be worse than those.
June 25th, 2021. Sorry, that's what the date was. kind of continue on with the movies. Um, which is hilarious because me and James were talking about this the other day. Um, with in relation to John Wick 3. Um, the Wachowski brothers or the Wachowski sisters now are
The Wachowskis, yeah.
the Wachowskis
Just call 'em
um
that.
are supposedly in development of, what do you think?
Matrix movie.
Number
Matrix
4.
4.
The director of John Wick confirmed that they are in works of a new movie. He has been in contact with them, and they're currently in talks for it's not a reboot, it's a continuation. Rather it be a prequel on everything, kind of showing how everything developed before Neo is kind of what they're shooting for. So they're kind of, according to the John Wick director, they are shooting for a prequel of sorts, kind of explaining how the world became in disarray.
Okay, that actually might be interesting, but they don't need to make it.
So, yeah, that was.
It doesn't push the story. It probably won't push the story forward anymore. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it'll open a bunch of doors up, and then suddenly there's a Matrix 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
But you got to think.
Yeah, the Star Wars series, but the Matrix.
The Matrix cinematic universe.
There you
Yeah,
go.
basically.
You got to think though.
MCU. Wait, fuck, they can't do that. They can't call it that.
All right, you find out that the freaking Matrix is nothing but a Borg program.
There you go.
That's Star Wars this whole time.
No,
yeah.
The Matrix is just all in your mind.
It is.
Like the entire story of it. Like you're actually it's just one person just daydreaming at their job.
But yeah, supposedly that they are in indefinite talks and they are writing some kind of script for another Matrix movie. Essentially based off the wild success of the John Wick movies. Speaking of John Wick, our reigning defending champion for the past month has been dethroned. John Wick is the #1 movie in the world.
Yeah, it is. John Wick's from what I hear, it's fantastic.
It is done. The opening weekend, John Wick 3 has done more money than the other two.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Are you seriously saying that John Wick did better than
Avengers Endgame?
the Avengers Endgame, which did better than like the Titanic?
Yeah.
Well, get the hell out of here.
No, not overall.
No,
not over.
Like just in the week though.
It beat over the
open weekend.
Yeah. Sorry,
okay.
My bad. Yeah,
I was about to say, get the shit out of here.
Speaking of the Avengers, they are $120 million away from beating the Avatar.
Oh, great. So here's my thing, okay, about John Wick. So
I gotta watch this movie. I can't believe I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen any of them either. I'm pissed.
John Wick 1 and 2 are some of the best action movies ever made. It's not fair to compare these movies to like the Raid 2, which is hands down, at least without seeing 3, the Raid 2 is the best action movie ever made. Just fight me on it. But from what I've heard, like, who was telling me? I think Mike was telling me the other day. One of the podcasts he listens to, they used to base like watching like John Wick and John Wick 2. They would rate it like instead of star ratings, instead of like 4 out of 5 stars or 5 out of 5 stars, they would rate it like 3 Raid 2s out of 5 or 4 Raid 2s out of 5.
Nice.
They rate the Raid 2. They've changed it now. They've rate the Raid 2 4 John Wick 3s out of 5. Saying that John Wick 3 is the epitome of action movies.
Supposedly,
You think-
there's a bunch of people saying that it's the best action trilogy since The Matrix. 20 years
No,
ago.
it's better
Do
than
you
that.
think?
It's better
Do you
than that.
think Keanu Reeves fucking thought? Isn't that who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that he thought when he was making Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventure that he would go down as being the Matrix and
One of the best action heroes
Kung
in history.
Fu and what else has this fool done? He's done
He's done a lot.
so much crazy stuff, so many different roles, man.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard his interviews? I think it was on like Jimmy Fallon or something like that, where
No.
he's asking questions. He's like being asked questions of like what people, just random people off the street are asking him. One of them, he's just talking. He's sitting down in a room, and there's a bunch of puppies just running around because puppies are like dogs are a huge thing in John Wick. And he's just reading this question, and then he goes, "Ooh, puppies!" and he gets distracted by all these dogs just roaming around. And then someone asked him a question. It's like, so how do you stay so grounded in like reality? How do you stay so grounded even though you're so popular? He goes, gravity.
So there
Keanu
is
Reeves
a
is
website
better.
that somebody made. It's called KeanuIsImmortal.com.
Oh yeah, no, he's a vampire. He's straight up a vampire.
So they have pictures.
Schroeder, you need to look into this, man. You need to do
What is
you
it?
need to do some investigative journalism.
Here, I'll
Him and
Oh, you got
Elijah
it?
Wood.
Keanu is immortal.
yeah, CEA yeah. No, sorry. KEANU is immortal.com.
He doesn't age. 2014 to 2008.
So
Okay.
basically these are pictures of him that people have found that he's basically
That's
lived
crazy.
on throughout the test of time and has never died. And someone put like
so-
a Wikipedia post.
So hold
Oh,
on.
no.
Can you guys do me a favor?
Yeah.
All right. Go onto Google right now. And I'm going to put this on my stream. Go onto Google right now and look up celebrity vampires. And just look at the pictures that are
Keanu
popping up.
Never ages.
The first two are Kiana.
Really?
Yeah, on
On
mine.
mine, it's Nick Cage is the first one.
Mine it's Keanu, then it's Paul Rudd. That's
Yeah,
Nick
no,
Cage is on there.
Johnny Depp is there.
Oh my goodness gracious. That's really crazy.
Yeah, just look at all this shit, man. Like, yeah, there I see one that's Obama. He has a predator mouth.
Celebrity vampires, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Jay-Z.
These are great.
Yeah, no, these 22 best. Oh, this is on Pinterest. I have to create a fucking account.
Wow, that one's uncanny, dude. 22
Yeah,
never aging
it's
vampires.
crazy. All right, here we go. Rebel
That
Circus.
is crazy, dude. Oh, I got one of those ones you gotta click on the next page a bunch of times, I think.
Yeah.
Slideshows,
dude,
I hate them.
Look at like Elijah Wood.
Jesus.
Like Elijah Wood is like, yeah, he's like immortal.
Pharrell. Oh my
crazy.
god. Lucy Liu.
14 years and it looks no different.
Oh, what the fuck's his name? I can't think of his name. I can't remember your name.
Hmm.
Brad Pitt. No, he's aged. George Clooney.
Jay-Z, yeah. John Travolta. Johnny Depp.
The guy who plays the Frodo.
Yeah, Elijah Wood.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you okay, yeah, that's what you're saying.
That's great. Yeah, no, that's the thing.
Hmm.
Ageless celebrities who may be vampires.
Gwyneth
That is
Paltrow.
pretty nuts.
That's amazing. Hilarious.
Oh, I can major in physical therapy at Gannon
What's your
University.
job? Journalists need
I've
a
gotten-
clipboard.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
There's 4 fucking ads for that about majoring in physical therapy.
Clipboard distributor.
I know, right? So to move off of news,
That's crazy.
Red Dead
That was
Redemption.
a really weird topic to get
It
into
was
for a second. there.
fucking
Schroeder,
hilarious.
you need to look into this. You need to look into this. Put on your investigative tinfoil hat and
So-
get on this.
We're gonna narrow it down from them being immortal to them being lizard overlords.
There you go.
Yes.
Who aren't immortal, they just live for a really long time.
That
Everybody
works
knows
too.
that. Everybody knows that.
Kind of moving on from movie news. Red Dead Redemption 2 Online. It finally ends its beta testing.
Still broken.
Yeah.
Did you guys fucking hear about the duplication glitch that they found? That players have found in it
And the
in-
Red Dead Redemption?
online? Yeah.
No.
So there's a duplication glitch in there, and people have been exploiting it for like putting charred horse corpses all over the map. Like there's just mountains of charred horse
Jesus.
corpses.
It's like you're running around the countryside in Mongolia.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's like, to the point where it's crashing servers.
That's funny. Supposedly
I'm sure
they're
that'll
working
get
on it
fixed.
hardcore.
Yeah.
I wonder how soon before you can start modding this
Well,
mode.
once it hits PC, probably quick.
I wonder if it'll become if they'll
Super quick.
make role playing scenarios, but in the old west.
Probably. Fuck.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Isn't it-
Oh yeah. You know that's gonna be a thing. Shoot, people are gonna have clustered servers where you fucking walk over to a spawn point and
Go takes you
you
to
hit
the
a
one.
button and it takes you to fucking. It's a time traveling machine or some shit.
That'd be fucking sick.
Actually,
that
it
would
wouldn't
be
even be difficult. All you'd have to do is import clothing and vehicles
Oh yeah.
and guns, and then boom, now you're just like,
It's the same game essentially.
yeah, it's the same game just in the Wild West.
Wild West.
Speaking of John Wick, John Wick is in Fortnite for those who play it.
Yep, we knew that.
Based on oh yeah, we talked about that last week.
Really?
We talked about
Yeah.
that last week.
Yeah, there was a John Wick when the game first came out, but
That's
it,
funny.
it didn't look like Keanu Reeves. This one actually looks exactly like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I think it was when John Wick 2 first came out.
Something like that. The beta for Call of Duty Mobile is now up, and if you
Oh.
actually go to the website, you can beta test Call of Duty for your phone.
You guys ever get like an itch in the middle of your back and you just can't get it?
Yeah, those are the worst.
That's what I'm like,
The mobile version will essentially be just regular Black Ops 4. I don't know how well it'll do, and I'm assuming all the new phones can handle it because there's PUBG and shit.
and Fortnite.
And Fortnite on your phone, so I'm assuming Call of Duty will be fine. Why you'd want to play that on your cell phone, I don't know. It's an actual app, so it's not like you're streaming it. It's a physical app.
You know what? Here, guys, we're going to. I'll get back to you on this for next week, but I'm gonna.
You gonna download it?
I'm gonna download it. Call
So
of
it's-
Duty.
We'll see. This just in today, Minecraft is now considered the best-selling game of all time, with almost 180 million copies sold over every platform.
Jesus.
What?
That's pretty
It's
good.
like
Yeah, that's awesome.
176 million.
Yeah. Yep.
Something
Yeah,
like
to be
that.
exact, yeah, it's 176 million. I just rounded it up. And my last piece of news is that it is rumored that Anthem will soon be free to play.
Jesus.
Some people are saying that it is bogus. Other people are saying that it's true because Anthem was trash when it came out. So who knows? We'll keep an eye on that and let you know as it comes. I do have
Isn't
stuff
that
about.
funny? Isn't that crazy that some of these crazy new games are fumbling and tripping all over the place, and yet Grand Theft Auto and Skyrim are still like,
The games that are old or the ones that are making the
standing the test of time like it's no big fucking deal.
yeah.
Well, okay,
Minecraft.
all right.
You know what it is,
So,
Ark? You know what it is? It's these games that you any of these games that you give the players the
It's the
creativity
freedom.
to. Yeah.
mhm.
People
Well,
people
I don't
so,
necessarily think that, because you look at games like Minecraft and like Grand Theft Auto, and those games that stand
these
the test of time,
moddable games.
Yeah.
It's really what it
they're-
comes down to.
with the exception of Elder Scrolls Skyrim,
The Sims.
they are very well polished video games that aren't riddled with bugs or bullshit. Again,
What do you
Skyrim
refer-
being the exception.
What are you talking about?
Like, they're not full of bugs. Like, Fallout
What game?
76 was full of bugs.
All of them are full of bugs. That's what inspired the mod community to start
Well,
fucking fixing them.
Well, not really. Like,
Skyrim was good. It was a
Skyrim-
fun game, but it was dude. Like
Well-
it was glitchy. All of them were.
yeah, all of
uh,
them were. Grand Theft Auto 5 wasn't.
Not. No, you're right. Grand Theft Auto 5 was pretty
Minecraft
clean.
isn't.
Well, Minecraft is so simplex in its
still-
nature.
It was
The
glitchy when it
Sims?
first came out, though.
What
Mhm.
one?
Minecraft.
It was buggy too when it first came out.
Yeah.
Well, it's such a simple thing. I mean, it's literally
Yeah.
just isn't it literally Java? Like,
Pretty much, yeah.
It was so simple, but they added more stuff as you
Yeah.
went on.
Right, but there's mods out there that do crazy things
Oh,
with
yeah.
that game.
You can get like your HD textures and shit.
Oh yeah.
But like
Yeah.
you also look at like the other games that that stand the test of time. Like, I think it's not necessarily like the modding and stuff. It's just an enjoyable games. Like
Yeah.
you look at
Well, look
things
how long.
like Anthem. They're a loot shooter that doesn't give you the loot.
Yeah.
Think of like Diablo,
Yeah.
but you don't get any drops or very rare drops. Very rarely do you get drops when you kill enemies.
Well, and
Yeah.
also games like Fortnite, just how they're able to change so quick
Change?
and change so often to keep
That's what it is.
to make things different.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, in
Games-
Fortnite you can't mod it
Well-
yourself, but they're changing it for you. While in Grand Theft Auto you can change it yourself. But
Mhm.
and then you do have like your Resident Evil 2s and your Resident Evils and stuff like that people that are old that
Cult
come back
games.
around. Like the remakes, Resident Evil 2, like that's huge. Like
That is still the second best game to come out this year. Resident Evil 2.
I don't know if you have that thing about Capcom and their development about Resident Evil 2. Do you have anything? Do you see that, James?
Oh, I saw it. I didn't put in the notes because I forgot.
So
How they're working on, was it like 2 or 3 unannounced games?
yeah, using the engine from Resident Evil 2.
Yeah. Well, actually, technically, it's from Resident Evil 7.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was such
Oh, I
a
forgot.
huge success and the graphics were so
Well,
flawless.
it's a beautiful. It's a fantastic engine. Fucking
Yeah.
Devil May Cry 5 uses it.
Yeah. So they're hoping that we'll see Resident Evil 8 at E3. 'Cause
No.
You don't think so?
No, it's too new. It's too early.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems like it'd be a little quick.
Yeah, because what is it? RE7 came out 2 years ago.
It had to be
2-3
it had
years
to be
ago.
3 or 4 then, the remake.
Possibly 3. I can see them redoing 3. 4 is perfect as it is. They don't need to touch it.
Yeah, but they can still make it high definition though with the now
is high
graphics.
def.
Well, they can use the high definition graphics and leave the game exactly how it is. It's still a 15, 20-year-old game, isn't it? Like 15 years old, something like that.
No, it's 10.
It's gotta be more than
no.
that.
No, 2014 or 2004. I mean, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it was
2004.
2004. So it's
Almost 20 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
15
figure
years old.
you figure they can still, even though it's the graphics still like phenomenal, they can still improve upon them. And then you have Resident
Yeah,
Evil 5.
They can, but I think 3 needs it way more. Like
Oh yeah,
now,
it's way older.
5 stop, 6 no.
I don't think
6
that.
they forgot about 6.
I don't think they'll redo 6.
No, they better not.
I can see them redoing 3, 4, and 5.
I can see them just going to 3
Yeah, that too.
because the big thing with 3 is that it's running on a completely different kind of engine, and it's a lot harder to port that. You can't really port that to really anything else. Other than I think there was a a GameCube port and possibly a Dreamcast port for. No, there was a GameCube port, I do believe, for Resident Evil 3, and then it was on the PS1. And I don't think it's been on anything else since, other than the PS3 with the emulation.
Yeah. But no, I'm interested to see what happens with that. But yeah, the game, like, the games now, and when you look at, like, the top games in Twitch right now that people watch, Fortnite, Just Chatting, which is always big, League of Legends, Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft, because Minecraft, World of Warcraft. Because World of Warcraft you can kind of mod too, can't you?
No.
Oh.
Well, World of Warcraft just got its classic server release.
Yeah, so that's why that's up there. I've never seen World of Warcraft up there. Thinking about it now.
Oh, World of Warcraft's still huge, my dude.
Well, not like in the top like 5, like in terms of people watching. I've never seen it that high.
Yeah, but it still has tons of people that play it. Just because it's popular on Twitch doesn't mean like just because it's not popular on Twitch. Because like I could probably name a bunch of games that are not on Twitch, but like they're still pretty popular. They're just not good viewing material.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's Grand Theft.
How many Maple Story streamers have you seen?
That's true. Oh, Fortnite's huge right now because they're doing their $30 million World Cup.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the only reason why that's so far up.
30 million?
Yeah, whoever wins the World Cup gets $30 million.
That's ridiculous.
That's a lot of dollars.
Yeah. So that's why that's far and beyond number one. But then you still have GTA 5 with 90,000 people watching it. Some days that's more. Some days that's like over 150 plus.
150, yeah, man.
But yeah, that's
dude.
huge.
I watch it a bit. It's like it's one of the only things I've been watching lately. Is there's a couple people on it I watch a lot. They're
Mr. Chang.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Mr. Chang is my favorite. He's so ridiculous.
But that's pretty much the news that I got.
Such a big boy.
I'll leave the big one to you, James.
Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta go. I gotta text someone real quick.
No, you're fine.
I gotta thank someone for the raid. A buddy of mine raided me.
Nice, good shit.
Nice. Yeah.
Good shot. At least you know the person who raided you. Last time I got raided, it was a bunch of fucking randoms that just spammed my chat like no tomorrow, and they all got off. That was one of the first episodes we did, I think.
Yeah, that was like what, 2 or 3?
Yeah, because all of a sudden I had like 32 people in my chat, like watching me. I'm like, oh, it's fucking amazing. Not one person followed me.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. That was hilarious.
I'm so mad. So mad.
Oh, Snow Dog, thanks for the follow.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, that was funny. I remember that because that was back when you were in Texas, right?
Yeah, and because Grayson came in and we were talking about Apex and I revived him.
Oh man, back when we were talking about Apex, that just oh boy.
During the inaugural release of Apex.
Oh man, Apex when it first came out.
Yeah, even Schroeder was playing it.
When that was the hot shit.
Yeah.
That was gonna kill Fortnite.
Yep. It did for a minute, and then it didn't change fast enough.
Nope.
Fortnite just sat there and laughed.
It was close. It was close. If they would have figured it out.
Yeah, if they were able to,
be a different thing.
If they could have adapted like Fortnite is able to, and like call it like Grand Theft Auto and all of that, if they were able to change, like
they probably could have did pretty good.
But they didn't change fast enough, so EA just fucking shot themselves in the foot.
Well, hopefully they learn from it.
Hopefully.
There's gonna be another one. There'll always be an Apex Legends.
Yep.
Or something like
down the road, something else will come.
Cropping up every so often.
So I just remembered. I forgot to say this during my week. But let me tell you, I've been streaming a Mixer, like Days Gone, and I've gotten 4 followers already on Mixer.
Boom.
Oh, cool.
I got a big 4. all I need is 1,996 more followers, and I could be a thing on Mixer.
Like an
Oh,
affiliate.
Yeah. Woo.
Why is it so many?
It's so fucking
That is
huge.
a
I don't know why. I don't even think there's.
So I gotta ask you guys a question about that. Like,
Why did Mob Crush crash?
I shut mine
why
off.
do you think? Do you think? So if you guys, when you guys get to
Oh
that,
fuck! Never mind. They didn't all leave. Oh, sorry.
No, you're
I'm,
fine.
so I got a question for you and maybe
Yeah.
your chat as well, and the people listening. So if you reach the 50-person thing for like Twitch,
Mhm.
or you reach your other thing that you're trying to do, gosh, when you sign up for that, we've talked about this in the past, how you can no longer stream to the to multiple places simultaneously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you guys think that the idea of like not actually, what's a better way to go, you think?
Like not accepting the offer to become an
Yeah,
affiliate.
not accepting the offer and like doing something different like Patreon or something like that.
I mean, Patreon's cool.
Yeah, because like I've been thinking about sending an email to Twitch being like, yo, I do not like the fact that I can't stream to all three places like I used
Yeah,
to. I've
it is
I've
kinda
alienated a ton of my audience. I don't like it. And I'm thinking about being like, dude, I don't want your affiliate stuff.
Well,
I just want
Streamlabs, you
promote.
can donate. Can't you set
They're
something up
there.
in
Plus, they take
Streamlabs?
so much. They take 50%, and then taxes take the additional 30 at the end of the
Yeah,
year. Like,
It's kind of bullshit.
I would rather just, hey man, if you guys dig the thing you're doing, go to the thing and do the thing, and Patreon takes like 2% or 3% or whatever they
Yeah.
take versus 50.
Can't you
I
set
don't
something
know.
up in Streamlabs where people donate to PayPal on Streamlabs?
I think so.
Yeah,
That's an option.
but the thing is, you don't get like the Twitch exclusive stuff.
No,
You
you
know what I
don't.
mean? That's the question. Is
Like
that
the
stuff
Prime, like your audience doesn't get all the special,
emojis or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck they're called?
yeah, the emotes and stuff and all the
Yeah.
special perks of
The tiered
following.
systems of one month versus 3 months versus a year or whatever. You know what I mean? Like all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. For me, it's hard because like
Because I really am about to send an email that is like, I was just gonna do it, and then my one buddy was like, "Well, why don't you try sending him an email first? This way, if you do get to the level where you want to be affiliate, you can do it again."
yeah,
Because I was like, I'm just gonna start streaming to places and wait for them to be like, knock it off.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be
'Cause,
like,
I mean,
no.
it's not like you're taking views from them.
That's the idea,
not
though.
Like well, not really, because you got to think the people that are on things like Mixer or YouTube,
they don't want to
they're
go to Twitch.
probably- They're not going to Twitch in the first place.
Especially Facebook. Like people on Facebook, you
Facebook.
have like older people, not
Yeah.
older people, but people that don't really give rat's ass about gaming. But I know Jeff. I'm gonna go watch Jeff. Like say
Right,
like
my meme on the channel, trash talking people.
Yeah.
So funny.
things like that. Like my mom, like my aunts and all that stuff. Like they're never gonna join Twitch, but I have them on Facebook. So you're not taking them away because I'm not gonna gain any followers, or I'm not gonna take people away from that because yeah, you want them ultimately to go to Twitch, but they're never going to.
No, they're
Um,
never going to.
like the younger generation, like people like our age, yeah, probably most of them probably already have a Twitch, they just don't realize it.
Or they have an Amazon account.
Yeah. Because there's quite a few people that like will show up on my YouTube, on my Facebook whenever I'm on Facebook, but I know they have a Twitch. Because they followed me on Twitch.
Yeah.
But if you only stream to the one, then ultimately, essentially, yeah, then they're forced to always go to Twitch, but they're not always on it. Which sucks. But like for me, I would probably accept it. Reasoning being, I don't use my YouTube that much. I have it, but I don't even have a fucking custom banner on my YouTube. And my internet's such shit here that I fucking drop 10,000 frames whenever I go to stream on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So I don't even bother.
See, I think
Why would you be dropping? Why would you be dropping? You don't stream to those three places simultaneously. You stream to one place, then that place. You stream to restream, and then restream or whatever
my,
the IO one is. There's another one.
My upload, it just tanks like whenever I've noticed, whenever I stopped streaming to Facebook, and um my KBS, my bits per second or whatever you want to call it on Streamlabs,
Yeah.
it's 6,000 whatever, so I'm getting full quality,
Gotta be
no
rejumping
drops.
or something.
But when I do to Facebook and YouTube, it goes to like 100, 10,000, 1,000, 7,000. Like it's so fucking roller coastery, so I'd stop doing it.
Hmm.
So, but like
See,
someone like
what
James would be different because he has a huge following
Yeah.
on YouTube.
See what I would do, honestly, if I ever do reach like an affiliate status on any of these platforms, other than YouTube because they don't care. I would probably do things where it's like special events stuff, like special streams just on like Twitch.
The other
Like
platforms.
like this video right here, this playthrough right here, or this video series right here is only going to be live streamed on Twitch, nowhere else. And then I'll upload to YouTube. Or I could do some tricky deaky stuff and live stream to Twitch, but set the live stream on YouTube to private. So only like people like, especially like the subscribers can only watch it, but it's not available to everyone. So it's still being there. It's still there on YouTube, and I can just unprivate it at any time just for convenience sake.
Mhm.
But I think that's what I would probably do, because I love me even though how much has gone downhill in the past and just beating a dead horse by saying all of it all the time, but I still love my YouTube. I still love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I guess it depends what, like, especially like the audience. Like maybe if I had a bigger YouTube following, it'd be different, but I don't. So, and Facebook kind of is what it is. The only people that watch me on Facebook are the same people that I know that have Twitches, that have Twitch accounts. So I don't have anybody out of the ordinary that will randomly might pop on, like a James Strong one day he was on talking, or a Ray Stoltz. Like he randomly popped onto Facebook. Hey man, what's up?
Yeah, exactly. I'll never have that on just Twitch.
Yeah. So that's it. But like for me, like I want to gain the followers on my Twitch channel. And I do want to get people on YouTube. I just got to start paying attention to it. That's just my
The way I'm
fault.
looking at it is, if I'm able to stream hypothetically, if I can stream to like Restream, right? Or there's another one that I have, but I just saw a thing recently that said Restream is now giving you Facebook for free. So if you can stream to Facebook, if you can figure it out and set up your world so that you can optimally stream to Facebook, Mixer, YouTube, Twitch simultaneously,
Mhm.
and then if you so choose to like most of us streamers, we would like to make it a job
Yeah.
someday, yeah, right? If we can, if just skip all of the nonsense of what each one of those individual things offer in the way of like revenue creation, because there's always a catch with it. You know,
Yeah.
you're playing more advertisements, or I don't know. Actually, that's the big
So
one, I guess, is more
when
advertisements.
you're
But even on YouTube, though, once you reach a certain status, there's more ads that are going to play on your channel.
Well,
But you
not
get revenue for
necessarily.
that, though.
You choose that.
Yeah.
You choose how many videos or ads and where they go.
when you become
Like,
when you become a
YouTube's-
I
Twitch
didn't
partner,
have that much control over it.
yeah, when you become a Twitch partner, you have to have 1,000 followers though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube's a lot more. It's a lot better for like when it
Long
comes to
Series type stuff.
creators,
Yeah.
because you get to choose if and when you want to put those ads
Markers.
in.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if one were to, the strategy that I find appealing is the idea of not signing up for any of those groups because of all the restrictions that they offer. And yeah, there's some revenue that can come through that way, but
But it's not a lot.
it's not a lot. And if instead we can send those people to, say, like Patreon, you know what I mean? If a person is digging what you're doing and they want to support your thing, then go sign up on the Patreon, and then that's where, because on Patreon you can do exclusive content all day on that. That's like kind of what their big thing is, exclusive stuff.
So
You know what I mean?
for you, Schroeder, when you are when you get the server up and going for GTA 5, are you gonna stream?
Mm-hmm.
So
lot. Probably a lot.
with that though, it's something you need to take into consideration too. The GTA 5 RP market is on Twitch.
Yeah, but it's so saturated. It's so saturated. It's difficult to try to. If I could also be streaming to Facebook, and then people on Facebook are like, "Oh, I'm going to go to Twitch because that's where this is, more appealing at."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because I don't think
I
there's a
don't
big
have that.
market on YouTube though either.
No, there is.
Is there?
There is. Yeah.
I don't know. Something to think about a little bit more.
Because with GTA 5, people will obviously be searching for the role playing, and I think that I think the majority of the followers you're gonna get, I feel, will come from Twitch, especially with the GTA 5 server. It may not. They may come up from other platforms, but I think a big part of it will come from Twitch, and the potential to make a ton of money when you're streaming on Twitch with GTA 5. It's there. I guess it's something you got to wait to see what happens.
Yeah. I don't
Don't
know.
put
I
all
just
your
like.
eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see what you're
'Cause
saying
it could
there.
die. It could die any day now.
Yeah, any of those platforms could. I don't know. I just think the idea of having limitations on where you can stream to still irks me. Like,
Yeah. Well, wait
I
to
don't
see
like not
wait to
being able
see
to
what
stream
this
to other
does,
places.
because for all you know, your account may skyrocket through the roof, like your followers and stuff, and it may not be something you. Okay, never mind. I want to keep this. I'm making money now.
Yeah.
So, and I guess it's something to wait to see what happens with the GTA 5, because if all of a sudden you're fucking gaining a boatload of
Traction.
followers a day or even like a week, okay, obviously eventually somebody from there is gonna be subscribing, and someone's going to then they're gonna, that's where the donations come from. That's when the subs come in. And if you're making moves on that, then I wouldn't get rid of the affiliate, because then you can't get money.
Right.
And now you're forced, hey, I know you like my page and all, but I took away the fact that you can donate on here. I need you to go over here now and give me money
You have to
somewhere
go
else.
to you have to go
Yeah.
to an external source, which how many people are actually going to do that?
So-
in all reality.
Yeah. But like, I know you
Yeah,
just
I like
followed
your
me, and like last week you had the ability to donate to me, and this week you don't. Can you go over here and give me money instead? Well, so that's why I would wait to see that server, because like I said, there's plenty of people on that server with a couple, like even 10, 20 views. There's a bunch. Because obviously people are searching for these, because not everyone wants to watch your Mr. Changs and stuff like that. They want to see something different.
People want to watch, some people want to watch like smaller stuff because it's more community driven.
Yeah.
There's people talking in the chat, like my buddy Tracerek.
Yeah, I see what you're saying there. Because I like to watch that Mr. Chang dude, and there's no way you're getting into the.
No.
Matter of fact, a lot of the streams I go to say something, and it says it's for subs only.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit. All right,
Because they have so many followers that they can't have everyone talking to them.
Yeah, I'm wondering how he's doing that. Like, where do those? Probably Discord. I don't know.
Partner, and
No,
they all have
it's-
Discord as well.
It's it's mainly a part of like Twitch. Once you become like the higher end, at the upper echelon, the 1% of Twitch, you have the option for sub only chat.
So there's like 50 people with like 10 viewers. So, and it doesn't mean that every single one of these people are that person's friend. It could just be someone scrolling down, and depending on what you put the name as,
Right.
that's what they're
That's one of
searching
the
for.
reasons. Right, and that's one of the reasons I don't want to like completely whitelist the server, because like having new people hanging out, a lot of times that's where people that's where your audience, you can grow an audience by running around talking to people in game.
Yeah.
So, like,
You got
that's-
random people coming on, and then the word of mouth kind of starts. Hey man, instead of this server, let's check out this one instead. And
yeah.
then you just-
Well, that's what we did. We were on one that was kind of, there was a lot of stuff that was broken on it, so we moved over to a different one and hung out in that one for a little bit. And then my one buddy was like, "Hey, let's see if we can build one of these." And I was like, "Okay, good luck, guys." I wasn't going to get involved. I didn't want to get involved. I didn't want to get involved because I knew exactly what was going to happen, exactly what did happen. And that was, I ended up spending a month and a half doing only this. Because I
And-
get so hyper focused into this stuff.
The return on investment, I
Ugh.
think, is going to be huge for you, though.
Yeah.
I think it will be. Sorry, James, but we were
Well,
completely cutting off your news thing there, so.
Yeah,
well,
man.
well. Anyway,
Crazy.
now that we're done with that long tangent, done with that long tangent, let's get into more news.
Yeah.
So here's a fun thing that is very interesting in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know the Nintendo Switch, right?
Yep.
You guys know how absolutely huge it's been for Nintendo and how it's just been a home run for them.
Yep.
Here is a very interesting thing that I got from a website. The Nintendo Switch has surpassed all-time PlayStation 4 sales in Japan. So the Switch has outsold the PS4 despite launching 3 years after it.
Yep.
That's unbelievable. So let me. Okay,
That's
so
funny.
it's completely different worldwide, but
Ouch.
here we go. So these are some figures. These are estimates from Famitsu, and they're
Famitsu.
published by Reset Era. Okay.
Okay.
So
Go ahead.
this is from for the 2 weeks ended March 12th. So this is a few months ago. So the Switch in that time span sold 83,471 units
Jeez.
in that 2-week time period.
That's insane.
The PlayStation 4, the base PlayStation 4 sold 17,646 units. So, lifetime, the Nintendo Switch in Japan has sold over 8 million units.
Jeez.
Just in Japan. The PlayStation 4, the base PlayStation 4, has about almost 7 million units sold. Even though it came out 3 years earlier. That shit came out in what, 2014 in Japan.
That's insane. And the crazy thing is, too, they're releasing 2 more that are going to be cheaper. So sales are going to even get even better.
Well, rumor is that one's going to be cheaper, the other's going to be more expensive, like a Pro.
Yeah, that's true.
The PlayStation 4 Pro, here's the other games that sold, or the other systems that sold in that time. The PlayStation 4 Pro sold 12,357 units, making its total at 1 million, a little bit over 1 million units sold.
Nice.
The poor Xbox. The Xbox One X in that 2-week span sold 196 units.
The fucking price is still stupid high.
Well, this is in Japan too.
No, it's still though, but it's still stupid high.
You guys want to take a guess how many Xbox One X's have sold in Japan?
Oh boy.
Probably like a million.
All right, you say a million, Schroeder. What do you say?
God, with the stats from the first week, I'm gonna guess it's less than that. I'm gonna guess it's 500,000.
15,000 units.
That's crazy.
Lifetime.
Nobody wants them.
Microsoft has no ploy in that at all.
They don't. The Xbox One S sold 186 units in that 2-week period for its lifetime sales of 90,000 units sold. The new 2DS L, which is the XL here, sold 8,840 units for a lifetime sale of, let's say, 1.6 million units. The new 3DS LL, which is the XL, sold 1,511 units for a lifetime sales of about 6 million, let's say. And then my boy, the PlayStation Vita. The PlayStation Vita, the system that I love so dearly, yet died such a horrible death, sold a little bit over 1,000 units in that 2-week span for a lifetime total of about 6 million units sold in Japan.
My heavens. Whoa, hurry big booty splash.
That's so
Arch,
sad.
what's going on, bro?
That's so sad that the PlayStation Vita super outsold the Xbox system.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
insane, dude.
Microsoft
Arch
has
says
no
Xbox fails horrible in Japan. For
Yeah.
sure, bro.
Microsoft has no market there, which is weird because they have isn't one of their corporate offices in Japan?
They probably have a corporate office.
Yeah,
in
I would
Japan.
imagine they
I
have it
would
there.
figure they would.
Well, I know it's all because they got rid of Scalebound. It's all because they killed off that Platinum project. I'm sure people would have bought an Xbox in Japan just for a Platinum game. That's fantastic. But no, they had to kill it and almost ruined the studio that brought us Nier Automata and Vanquished and Bayonetta and all this other great stuff. So E3 is right around the corner. What are you fucking looking at? What is that?
For Schroeder.
Can't. What is it?
Yeah, I can't see it.
I see the word. Okay, there. Biden and Trump. They're
Yeah. Biden has a better approval rate supposedly than Trump
We'll
does
see.
for Pennsylvania. I just wanted to throw that out there. I don't care about any of that shit, but I just thought you would
Oh,
find
you
it
just want to
interesting.
throw a snowball at me for no reason.
I do.
It's a yellow snowball. Enjoy it. Splash.
No, man, he's a brown snowball.
There you
Yeah. Microsoft
And
sucks.
it's
Arch
not made of
says.
snow.
It's
so
made of gutter oil.
And so E3's right around the corner. We got less than a month. Holy shit.
I
About a
know,
month.
dude.
About a month. Who's excited?
I am.
I am.
I want to know what they're gonna bring.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm more excited for Nintendo and Sony.
You know what?
And also Xbox. I'm actually excited for Xbox too.
EA,
I'm always excited for big
EA,
things.
and
No one cares.
Squeenix is what I want to see what they do.
EA, no one cares. They're going to talk about the new Madden. They're going to show off the new. Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember a few years back during the EA press conference when they decided to show off? They had it like in two places. They had it in LA and in London. And because they're super smart there at EA, they decided to show off the Madden trailer in London and the FIFA trailer in Los Angeles.
No, I remember hearing about that though. I never watched it though.
Nobody, and I mean fucking nobody in England cares about the NFL, no matter how much
No.
the NFL wants you to think. They come there as like a circus show. They sell out the stadium because it's something special.
Oh, it's
There's a
different. That's the only
reason
reason why.
why-
That's funny.
Yeah, there's a reason why the EuroLeague football died.
Yep.
Because no one went to go see it.
Um,
But anyway,
Ubisoft
Right.
too. I want to know what the next Assassin's Creed game is gonna be.
probably gonna be
Yeah.
bad.
It's gonna be on the moon.
Probably.
I already watched. Yeah, I've seen
On
the
the
previews
moon.
for it. Yeah.
No, I'm excited.
Um,
I'm interested to see what happens.
It's in the
Here's the
future,
thing.
actually.
Here's the thing, Schroeder.
Mm.
If the new Assassin's Creed's on the moon, are they going to put the American flag on there as like something that you can find?
They have
Because
to.
It's well because
You can't get to it though. It's like
Look-
you're standing on top of a really high pillar, and you can
Well-
see it out there because you got that Hawkeye in outer space. So
Well, here's the thing though. They always try to be historically accurate. Okay.
okay.
Oh, and the fact that
But
like
the
did it
moon
actually
landing
happen?
never happens. Stanley Kubrick
That is
filmed
true.
it in a backlot. So how are they going to put that in there if it never happened?
Depends who you ask on that one. That's a fucking conspiracy theory in the fucking conspiracy
How are they
theory
gonna
realm.
go to the moon if the Earth is flat, bro?
Exactly. Come on, guys.
You know how are they
It's
gonna do it?
obvious.
Like,
Art
Speaking
says he
of-
just wants to see what Square Enix is bringing to the table.
I just want to see Final Fantasy VII more.
yep.
That's
yeah,
it.
it's gonna be cool what they do with that.
Just give me
So, who's gonna have it though? Sony at theirs, or Square?
Maybe a little both.
that. Probably both. Yeah, they'll probably do another trailer. They'll probably do a gameplay trailer at
Right.
at
Why
Sony's.
not? Twice the opportunity to promote it.
They'll do the
Sure.
gameplay at Sony's. The
Is it
gameplay
cross plat?
trailer.
Is it all the
And then-
platforms though? They never said.
Nobody knows. Probably not. And then at Squeenix's, they're going to show off a little bit more and talk about it more. So I think that they're just going to show the gameplay
Ugh.
footage and probably not give you a release date yet on Sony's, and then when Squeenix does it, that's when they're going to drop the release date, or they might drop it at Sony's. Who knows?
Yeah, that's such a weird concept for that, because it's kind of like, how do they go about it? Because they have so much to do with it.
I think with that, it's not going to be cross-platform.
I don't think it can be.
I don't think it's going to be, because I'm sure because they showed off, because that initial, like back in 2005, that trailer for the Final Fantasy VII that they showed, where they showed the opening Midgard cutscene.
Yeah.
That was a tech demo for the PlayStation 3.
Hey,
so I'm sure Sony invested heavily in that. What's up?
Arch is saying that Square Enix doesn't have a partnership with Sony anymore.
They don't, but I'm sure Sony heavily invested in this.
Oh yeah, for Final Fantasy VII, yeah, it's
like a partnership type thing.
They had to, because
or well, he says there is no partnership with them anymore, but like still there's some sort of
investing,
executive producing.
There has to, well, for Final Fantasy, there 100% has to, because
I could see it being a timed release, a timed exclusive. I could see it being a timed exclusive for a while. Because, yeah, Final Fantasy VII came out on the Switch, and also came out, even though Square was like, it's never coming to a Nintendo platform. And then it also came out on the Xbox One recently. But
so maybe it'll be cross then. Like,
I could see it being timed.
Yeah.
A timed exclusive.
Or
PlayStation. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by a timed
PlayStation
exclusive?
gets it first, and then a month or two later, the rest get it.
Or if you're the case of the Rise of the Tomb Raider, you could just sync everything into Xbox and not sell anything.
Yeah.
Not sell any copies. But I could see that happening.
Because you got to remember, they're releasing this in huge segments.
Yeah.
So
I personally think we're going to see it on Xbox One, but just not yet.
Yeah.
I think it's going to come to PlayStation first and then go to Xbox.
Yeah, I think it has to. There's a bunch of games that did that. Call of Duty. All the updates came to came to PlayStation first before they went to the other one.
Destiny's the same way. The updates come to PlayStation first.
Yep. And then they went to the other platform. So I think what will happen is they'll release it first for PlayStation, the first installment, then a couple months down the road, then they'll release it on the Xbox. Because I don't think there's going to be actual games. It's going to be stuff you have to physically download or stream. There's not going to be a hard copy.
They might do it.
You think so?
They might do like a complete edition.
At the end?
Maybe at the end, or if they're smart, and I would buy this shit in a heartbeat. They release it, like, here's episode 1 on disc, here's episode 2 on disc, 3 and 4, all on disc, and it like kind of makes like a nice, cool little thing, like you see on like a lot of like on the Dragon Ball Z box sets I used to do on
so they have like an image.
Yeah.
That would be kind of neat. Yeah, I could see them trying to do something like that, like the Disney collection.
Yeah. Because they never said how many. They never said how many installments they're gonna have, but it's gonna be full-fledged game installments.
Yeah.
I'm assuming probably 3 or 4.
I would think
Tomb Raider.
I would think probably disc 1 is gonna be Midgar.
And probably a little after that.
I don't know. Maybe I would say probably maybe a little bit after Midgar, but I would think Midgar is going to be the big portion of the first disc.
Yeah.
Essentially.
And kind of like what they did for the original, where then the second installment was now you're opened to the world.
Well, it's perfect, because what Final Fantasy VII was what, a 4-disc title on PlayStation 1, 3-disc, 4-disc.
Originally 4, then it went to 3.
Yeah, so there you go. Perfect. There's your 4 installments right there. 4 installments.
Yeah, because at the very end, everything was unlocked. In the very end, it had the weapons, whatever they're called, the mega weapons,
the Ultima weapons,
the ones that were implanted in the American version that weren't in the Japanese version. The ones that are like stupid hard to beat.
Yeah. Yeah, like Knights of the Round and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, because they added weapons to the American version that weren't in the Japanese version. when it was first
Yeah,
released.
and then so they do that. They do that a lot, actually. That's why, like, you'll see if I don't know if you ever look on. I know I'm asking this question, and I know the exact answer you guys are gonna say. I don't know how often you guys look up Japanese games on the internet, Japanese ports of video games.
That's where you
But-
come in, bro.
Exactly.
If I'm like,
When
yo,
you-
I need a Japanese game to play today, I'm like,
Boy,
where's,
I got you, fam.
where's James at, man?
I got you, fam.
Yeah, coming through.
PlayStation, like Final Fantasy games, they always have like the international edition in
Yeah.
Japan, and that gives you all the stuff that was in the North American and PAL versions.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. But speaking of E3, Netflix is going to be there.
Sure will
at
be.
E3.
Netflix?
Mhm.
Yeah, Netflix. They're going to be talking about making Netflix series into games. So things like, because we know the Stranger Things game is coming out.
Sonic.
Str-
The Sonic TV
What?
show that's supposed to be in relation to the movie. Remember?
Oh yeah. But I think they're going to talk about like making their specific series into games, so that's going to be cool. I wonder if they're going to drop anything about the rumored like Legend of Zelda TV show or Legend of Zelda series that they're allegedly working on
I don't know.
with Nintendo. That would be that would be
Oh, you're
pretty
yelling.
huge. That
The
would be
Legend
pretty
of Zelda
huge.
show?
Yeah, on Netflix.
That would be kind of neat.
yeah.
Animated or live action?
I don't know. Nobody knows yet. It's just rumored. It's rumored to be happening.
I wonder if
No.
Disney's going to be there.
No, they're not.
Because
Disney starts creeping around.
for those who didn't know,
Outta here, Disney.
Disney a couple days ago, last week I think maybe, no, Monday, bought Hulu.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Disney bought all of Hulu, so now they
Okay.
own. They're still releasing their own streaming platform, but at the same time they own Hulu now as well.
so
So-
what
You know,
does-
someday it
Some
really
think they're gonna
is-
convert it.
World.
So what does this have to do with them being at E3 with Netflix?
To start their own gaming thing. Everyone else
No,
is getting
they're
into
not.
everyone else is
They're
getting
not.
into. Well, no, Netflix isn't, but your
no,
Amazon, your Google, your WalMarts, they all
Yo,
wanna.
Fuck off with that bullshit! Stop! They're not doing it!
Everyone else is
Fuck!
trying to get into the game streaming
No,
world,
they're
so
not!
and Disney's trying to buy the world.
Right.
No,
so
they're
what I'm thinking is,
fucking not.
what you don't know, James, is Walker and I have been talking about this for a while. We're actually working on a server, and we're hosting games on it,
God
and we're
damn
waiting
it!
for fucking Disney to come
You
around
guys
and be
did-
like,
you
"Hey
guys
guys,"
did this- you guys did this just to fucking spite me.
you know. And we've been working with Trump the whole time, like
Oh,
you know, him and this
fuck.
whole trade war thing. All the prices are gonna go up. It's all conspiracy, bro.
Yep.
The prices
Damn
are
it.
gonna go up, just like they did when gas prices went up.
This shit turned into conspiracy bunker.
And then suddenly, I know, right? And then everybody's gonna complain about it, and prices are not gonna come down.
Yep.
They're gonna come down for like a week, and then they're gonna go back up because it's gonna be
Gotcha.
brutal. That's what's gonna happen.
Damn it! You japed me.
I did.
You japed me.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You turned my anger into one of
Now,
my
what
favorite
happens when
segments on the show.
What happens when Disney buys Apple?
What happens when Disney just buys the Illuminati?
It's true.
They are the Illuminati, bro.
Oh fuck!
They've been the Illuminati.
What happens when they buy the Freemasons though?
It's
They're
coming,
the
bro.
same People. They're the same people.
It's the people that you think that are playing the Beast and Cinderella and shit. They're all masks. They're actually getting intel on every single person.
Yeah.
Their
Oh,
autographs.
chicken
Their autographs they're signing in your little books are actually microchipped.
Right, it's all it's
all the
micro
tracking.
it's what do they call those? The chip dusts.
Yep.
The chip microchips that are dust. Nano dust.
Disney's sly as fuck.
It's in the water supply. Which by the way, some shit came out that I knew was true.
Oh Jesus.
I've been
Christ.
vindicated, bro.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so
Oh,
when salt and
God, what
water
the
happen, borine happens, and then borine combines with chlorine in the water and creates boride, and that is super super carcinogen. And we've been drinking it for all these years.
It was just
I'm
confirmed.
done. I'm
Well,
done.
guys, it's been a good stream. It's been a good podcast. You guys have a good morning, evening, afternoon, no matter what time it is where you're watching. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you later.
Click.
Oh man, I love you, James. What is going on there?
Here, somebody take the mic from me. Get this thing out of my hands.
Yeah, take this out of his hands. Speaking of, I don't even know what we're talking. I was trying to think of a segue before it. The new Ghost Recon game is not coming to Steam. At least not yet. It's going to the Epic Game Store.
Of course it is.
GTA 5 hits 110 million shipped. We already talked about that. Let's talk about the Mario 2 Direct later. We have Steam Link is now available on iOS. Speaking of things that are dead and dying, Steam Link's available on iOS after being around for a hot minute in beta. So now you can stream your Steam games on your phone.
Bam.
Congrats. Speaking of streaming and shit like the Google Stadia and Amazon bullshit and Walmart fuckery,
The two companies have come together as one.
Sony and Microsoft are working together as best friends now. They're working together on making cloud gaming
Sure
a
are.
more viable option. So this happened just recently. I do believe it was reported by Kotaku or GameSpot.
Yep, 2 days ago.
Yeah. So pretty much what it's going to be doing is they're going to work together to make things like they're going to be combining things like the Gaikai system that Sony uses for PlayStation Now and Microsoft Azure to kind of make cloud gaming a real big thing.
Yep. They're working on the immersive gaming experience from end to end.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's definitely not the first time these two have worked together, but
Yeah, man. They're gonna make
a lot
the
of
first holodeck.
a lot of the infrastructure of the PlayStation 3 is made by Microsoft, so that's pretty cool.
And they're also, on top of the cloud gaming, they're working on AI chips, which is going to be huge.
Yeah, so people like what is it? The CEO Satya Nadella and oh god, who's the head of PlayStation? Oh, I cannot remember his name. But they kind of met, they worked things out, and they made a nice little deal. Kenshiro Yoshida.
Yeah.
They kind of made that, so that's pretty cool.
They expect the cloud gaming. So consumer spending on cloud gaming content last year was $234 million in 2018. It is now casted that it will be a cloud gaming and content from the cloud will be a $1.5 billion industry by 2023.
That's crazy.
So that's why everyone is going to gaming, and now these two companies are teaming up to. They say they're not trying to compete against Google Stadia, but at the same time they are. I don't think.
How are you not? Yeah.
Because that's really their only competition. You do have Nvidia.
You're not competing against a company that isn't even in the fucking race. That's like me saying I'm competing against this baby in a fist fight in a boxing match.
Google has a lot of leverage though. Look at all the Android phones and the TVs.
Okay, who the fuck cares?
They have a very large user base.
Oh my gosh, that's the next thing. Steam Link built into these fucking TVs, into these smart TVs. All these different cloud services just built right into the television.
Because
it is pretty rad. I have a Super Nintendo emulator in my TV, and I have a flash drive with I have a bunch of flash drive. I have a flash drive hooked up to my TV, so I can play like Turtles in Time whenever I want to.
Well, how do you control it?
PlayStation 4 controller.
Just plugged into the side with USB?
Nope. Bluetooth. I have an Android TV. I have a Sony TV, so it runs Android.
This fucking guy.
And you gotta remember though, with the Google Stadia and stuff like that, Google's aspects aspirations are for you to be able to game on a $150 Chromebook.
Yeah, you could do that now with PlayStation Now.
Yeah, but not as flawlessly as Google is trying to hope.
It's not going to be flawlessly.
That's what they're
You
hoping.
you obviously don't know Google.
That's what they're hoping for. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
really,
you
they
could
just
hope.
need a graphics chip good enough to produce a nice picture. I mean, none of the processing's really happening there.
No.
It's just
Exactly.
Well,
streaming
none of it is. It's all being
Yeah.
streamed.
Right. So
Yeah,
I
but then
don't
again,
see.
you also gotta think of the servers and shit.
Well,
You gotta deal with that.
Supposedly they have like server fields that are huge.
God, someday the whole world is going to be nothing but servers and warehouses.
Probably.
So scary.
So
Just
we'll
big,
see.
huge towers. That's what. God, it's crazy.
I'm interested to
So
see what happens.
So to pick me up after this depressing thing, talk about the Google Stadia and that kind of stuff. There was a Nintendo Direct that just came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, it was.
Super Mario Maker 2 is a video game that's coming out. Basically now there's no reason to turn on a Wii U. Not anymore. There's no reason. Wii U's completely dead. Throw it away. Throw it in the trash. They showed off that you can test courses at any time while during the course creator. For those who don't know, Mario Maker is a game. I guess now it's a series, which is weird to think of, because this is the third game in the series. Mario Maker, you make your own Mario courses, levels. There's been some really ridiculous stuff that people have made, and it's wonderful. I urge anyone that might be interested in it, watch the Awesome Games Done Quick 2017 speedrun competition of Super Mario Maker levels. It's fantastic. So you can test courses at any time instead of stopping, going back to going into the pause menu and starting the course from the beginning. If you set down like a new thing in the map, you can just start right there and then just test it out to see how it is. They're adding stuff from Super Mario 3, New Super Mario, and then Super Mario World. Angry Sons of the Game, Snake Block, yeah, bunch of new shit in there. That's pretty cool. It's gonna have a story mode. You have to be able to rebuild Peach's castle. There's over 100+ courses that it just randomly takes from specially curated levels that Nintendo has made.
Isn't it 2 players too? Now, didn't they add that as something I saw?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. You can play co-op online with friends. There's versus 4-player mode, so basically you just try to get to the end fastest or collect as many coins, that kind of stuff. There's multiplayer co-op, and you can also do nearby play as well. So if you and 3 other buddies or you and another buddy have a Switch and a copy of the game, you can do kind of like a play link almost.
That's pretty neat.
We have new themes like the desert, snow, forest, and sky. There's some things called the moon. There's like an angry sun's hanging out there. You can also have like nighttime levels, which kind of change some stuff around. So like the snow level, it's running on ice physics the entire time. Sometimes like the gravity might be changed a little bit, so that's pretty cool. New music from series veteran Koji Kondo, who made a lot of the fantastic and memorable songs from the other Mario games. So that's pretty rad. They're adding a Super Mario 3D World creation tool for it. So with this, it works completely different from any of the other maps. When you say you're making a course and you wanted to switch over from like say Mario 3 graphics and physics to Mario World or 3D World, you'll have to scrap everything because you have to build it from the ground up. You got Cat Mario. You have crates that will float on water and lava, spike blocks, exclamation point blocks, mushroom trampolines, track blocks. You could do things in Cat Bowser's in it. You can also change like scrolling, like how it scrolls, so you can do a vertical scrolling level and you can change the speed of it.
So you can do like you can basically make any type of Mario map you want.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
That's neat.
It's
I think I've seen some footage. I haven't watched
kind
a
of like
ton on
make
it, but
death
I have
runs.
seen
Like there's like death runs. Like
Oh yeah.
they're insane.
some
Like
of the things I've seen people make with it, like because I haven't watched a ton of content on it, but I have seen a little bit, and some of it is just some of it's hilarious.
Oh yeah. It's
Uh,
great.
you know me, I'm always looking for the lulz.
They're so cool what people have been able to do with it.
Right?
And now they're adding so much more, so it's going to be even crazier.
Right? God, you jump on one little thing and it bounces you around like a goddamn pinball.
well, there's
Or there's like straight up puzzle levels
yeah,
that people have made.
like there's some crazy ones where you gotta jump on like the turtle shell, jump on another turtle shell, grab it, spin, throw the turtle shell to the ground so you propel higher, jump on something else, grab that, throw it. Um, it's like
All in midair, by the way.
yeah, and you have yet to like walk straight. Like
Good
it's
luck.
oh, it's fucking like these things that
Some of
people
the
make
boards
in
are probably
Mario.
really hard.
Like some of these things you make in Mario Maker are just they're unreal.
Yeah.
I bet.
So their big focus on Mario 2 or Mario Maker 2 is the online, of course.
Mhm.
Had a big thing in Mario Maker 1. You can share and play courses, of course. But some of the cool things they're adding a more in-depth search. So you can do things like look for speedrun maps, tags. You can look for tags that are for like, super hard ones or like easy ones or like puzzle ones. All these and like the different games that it uses. You can add comments now, which is huge. You can do things like follow specific creators. You can you can upvote and downvote levels now. Um, you can download courses for offline play, which is big.
Yeah, that is super cool.
There's an endless course mode where you're just always playing like different courses that it randomly picks for you. And it's coming out June 28th, so coming up pretty soon. They're having an invitational tournament on June 8th for E3. And they also announced something called you can buy vouchers. You can buy game vouchers on the Nintendo Switch eShop. And you have to have the Nintendo Switch Online. It costs $99.99, so $100, but you get 2 games. And one of the games that you can get is to download is Mario Maker 2 to
Nice.
pre-download. So you could save about what would that be, about $20 for buying 2 games. One that you could buy, say later on, you could get Mario Maker 2 and then buy a game for today. So I mean that's a nice little thing that they're doing. It's kind of unnecessary and kind of weird because you have to have Nintendo Online, and it's kind of a little confusing, but it's neat, save people some money.
True.
But yeah, I'm excited for Mario Maker 2. That was what most of my notes were. And that's it for the notes. That's it for the news.
Last segment of the news. For those who are watching this after the fact, I do apologize. From my Facebook, you were all depressed and super pissed that the final episode of Game of Thrones was horrible.
Oh yeah, that's what I've heard. The last few episodes have just been trash garbage.
Yeah, I've had a lot of
Really?
people. Yeah, the last 3 episodes have been complete shit. There is a petition that has 250,000 signatures for the company to redo season 8.
No.
It's there's not even joking. There's 250,000 signatures for the company to redo season 8 because it's that bad.
I guess the interviews with some of the cast members have been like, yeah, this thing's. And some of the interviews they're showing off like right after the show. They're like, boy, this wasn't a great season.
And a lot of people are thinking that this isn't actually the end, which it really is. A lot of people are saying there's no way this ends like this. This was the biggest disappointment I've ever seen.
Yeah, Major saying the same
unreal.
thing ain't gonna happen. They ain't gonna remake it.
So
That's crazy.
yeah, Nate Suschek posted This is the first episode of Game of Thrones I've ever seen, and I'm taking it as this was a disappointment. And uh, Ethan, the old Apple rep, says more like a tremendous disappointment.
Ouch.
Yeah, so it was.
Ouch. Big oops.
People are not happy with the way this ended. I don't know how it ends, but
I don't know. I've never seen a
Yeah.
single episode of that show.
I watched halfway through the first season. I dropped off.
But yeah, from my Facebook page, people are pissed.
Work out another. Dude says there's no way they're dropping that much money into that.
Oh, they're not gonna do it.
Season.
One thing that always confuses me, these stupid things about these petitions, like they never come to, like what's the point? Like,
well, they sell your data to advertisers, right?
Probably. Well, there's a petition for you guys in Erie to move the Roar and the Shore back to downtown, which is never gonna happen. There was a bunch of people. There's a shit ton of people that signed that though.
And Mark only made it halfway through the first season too.
Yeah, like all these petitions people make. What I don't know what's the point because it's not gonna do anything. I've never known a petition to actually come forth and like happen. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know if you guys ever seen something like that, but yeah.
I have. It was them. It was it was like the Resident Evil 2 remake. That was like from fan, being like, "Hey, just make it, you losers," and they're like, "Okay." And then them remaking the older Yakuza games and bringing them over here stateside.
I know,
like 3, 4, and 5.
When Barack Obama was president, I don't remember what he said, but it was hilarious. There was a petition that got like 500,000 signatures, or like 1 million signatures, for the United States to build the Death Star.
Nice.
And it actually like caught traction, and it actually got to Barack Obama because how many people signed it. And I don't remember what he said.
Well, we almost built Death Star. I don't know if you guys remember from your history class, but Nixon wanted to make a Project Death Star, where it shot ICBMs out of the air using lasers.
Let's see if I can find his response.
Fuck this shit. That's what he said. That's probably exactly what he said, verbatim.
No, it was hilarious. It was an amazing response. Oh, where was it at?
Y'all motherfuckers are crazy. I can't believe I decided to do this.
It was estimated that it was going to take $850 quadrillion to make a Death Star.
That's it? Oh, come on, that's nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, where's it at?
If we all threw in together, we could do it.
Yeah, exactly. I had someone in high school, they said, like, legitimately, they were like, okay, so now let me throw some backstory on this. I went to a very rich high school, like very wealthy. I was like, when you look at like how my family was doing, we were like lower middle class, but we were like F tier in like the monetary hierarchy at the school. But there's this one girl that was like, because we were talking about in one of our history classes about the national debt, and she goes completely fucking serious. She's like, well, if everyone in America just gives like $10,000 to the government, we'll be out of debt. And the teacher goes, yeah, good point, but what about the people who don't have that much money? And she just had this stupid puzzled look on her face, like, there are people out there that don't have that much money just to throw away. And I'm like, yes, bitch, fuck you.
Okay, I found it.
Jesus.
It is doubtless that such a technological terror in the hands of such primitive, so primitive of a world that would be used to upset peace and sanctity of the citizens of the Galactic Empire, such destructive power could only be wielded to protect and defend, so by enabled a leader as Emperor Palpatine, we undeniably reject the building of the Death Star. May you live long.
And
Yeah.
prosper.
So I was like,
So here, let me translate this for you real quick. Y'all white people are crazy.
pretty much.
He said live long and prosper, though, dog.
That was.
Oh God, he pissed off a lot of people saying that.
Yeah, man.
But I was.
Jeffrey, are you a Trekkie?
I'm a little bit of both. I'm a little bit of both. I like both of them. There's things I like about both of them and things that I don't like about both of them. But fortunately for me, I can't remember anything ever. So every time I watch anything new on it, it's never new. It's stuff I've heard
after
before.
we're done with the podcast, I got a proposition for a video.
Okay.
Remind me after the podcast.
Okay.
But yeah, that was fun. It randomly made me think of it. Well, anywho.
But yeah, that's it for news.
Yeah. Want to do releases really quick?
Oh yeah, fuck. This is like the fourth. This is the fourth week in a row I forget to add releases.com on releases. I should just favorite them. Releases. Releases.com. I should really just favorite this website at this point. We have coming out the week of the 19th through the 25th. We have the new Elder Scrolls Online expansion comes out tomorrow.
Wait,
Elsewire.
I'm sorry. Minecraft turned 10 today.
Nice.
Or Minecraft is turning 10. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
Oh, we didn't talk about the Minecraft AR game or experience thing.
No, I didn't see that.
The Minecraft augmented reality. Yeah, you guys look it up. I'm gonna look at the releases. I'm gonna talk about the releases, and then you guys look up the Minecraft augmented reality. Okay. So we got a lot of things coming out on the tomorrow. Holy shit, dude! My God, the stuff that comes out. All right, so we got Elder Scrolls Online, Elsewire. Elder Scrolls Online is pretty good. That's the only Elder Scrolls I like, other than 3. Everybody's Golf comes out on the PSVR on the 21st. So does Dauntless comes out on the PC and PS4. Observation comes out on PC and PS4. We have the Resident Evils 0, 4, and 1 coming out on the Switch for like $30 a pop. Virtual Reality comes out on the PS4 tomorrow. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered comes out on the Switch. Sonic Team Racing comes out on the Switch and PS4. And then on the 22nd, nothing really big. The Last Door Collector's Edition, whatever the hell that is, comes out on PS4 and Switch. Pathologic 2 Part 1 comes out on the PC. Battalion 1944 Eastern Front. Oh, another World War II game. Comes out on the PC on the 23rd. American Fugitive comes out on the Switch on the 23rd. Wonder Boy Returns comes out on the Switch on the 23rd. Back in 1995 comes out on the Xbox One and PS4 on May 24th. I might play that. Super Tennis Blast comes out on the PC and PS4 on the 24th. American Fugitive comes out on the Xbox One on the, guess what, 24th. Layers of Fear 2 comes out on the PC and Xbox One on the 28th.
Wrong week.
Yeah, no, that's the wrong week. Never mind, JK.
Also on the 24th, Aladdin, for those who want to watch it.
Yeah, I can listen to I can watch a Broadway musical on the big screen.
Nice.
Because that's what it looks like. It looks like a Broadway musical. And shouldn't be in theaters.
So going to the Minecraft AR, the augmented reality, Minecraft Earth blast onto the scene.
There we go.
Using Pokemon Go's modules.
Nice.
So it's the same concept, except it's Minecraft now with augmented reality. Essentially allows you to build in open space and just maneuver different things. You'll still have your characters, your demons, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool. Check out the trailer if you haven't seen it yet. It kind of gives you a better look as to what to expect.
Any release date?
No.
Okay. already?
Will launch as a closed beta over the summer. Ahead of its worldwide release. There is no guarantee you'll be let in, but you can sign up for it now.
Nice.
To
That'd be
register, you need to have Android running Nugent. Nougat.
Nugent?
Nugent, yeah.
Like Ted Nugent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nougat.
Nougat.
And then
Yeah.
iOS 10. So basically,
Wow,
if
you
you're
don't need a lot.
if you're running super old phones, you can download
That's smart.
it.
Well, it makes sense because Minecraft, it can play on like a fucking toaster.
Dude, this Minecraft shit looks like it's gonna be actually pretty cool.
Playing the trailer right now.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to too.
Yeah, me too. I got muted though, cause you know how that goes.
Let's see what we got here.
Is it closed caption?
Yeah,
There's no
but
closed
then-
caption.
Basically, you can take pictures of a tree, and it changes it into a Minecraft tree.
What?
Nope, they won't that. Oh,
Okay, I still don't get it entirely.
there we go. There we go. Let me mute this bad boy real quick.
That's cool. I like the idea of. What?
So essentially, it's literally you build an open space. Like,
Yeah, that's really cool though. Like that's perfect for like Minecraft.
you literally take your phone and you just walk around and you just build in an open environment, castles, everything along those lines.
He's just
So-
hype.
So here's the question, guys. Yeah, we're for those listening in, we're watching the trailer right now. Is this going to be the next Pokemon Go? I'm saying yes.
I think so.
I think so. I mean, honestly, dude, now is the time for the Google Glass thing to take off. Now is the time for that stuff to start actually. I mean, they start making more and more and more and more of this stuff. I can't
Yeah.
wait till I wake up, put on my glasses, look at my white wall, and have my whole freaking day. I got my planner over here. I got my to-do, or well, that is a
Yeah.
planner, I suppose. You know, I got my social medias here on that wall right over there in the corner, and like,
Yeah.
it's all just on my lenses and my glasses.
So it says Minecraft Earth will blend
Man.
the power. Minecraft Earth will blend the power of augmented reality with mobs and skins of Minecraft to create a whole new world to build and explore.
A whole new world.
Wah, wah, wah.
Minecraft
Yeah.
is an adaptation of the popular sandbox game rather than a straight port. However, the game is built on the same bedbrick engine, so it brings over many of the same elements as the game. Bedrock, sorry. Along with new ones. We have tried
clever.
this. We have tried to stay very true and kind to the core of the game. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's neat.
Like Pokemon Go, an upcoming game, Harry Potter Wizards Unite, Minecraft Earth isn't a game that is meant to play on the couch. As you explore your neighborhoods, Minecraft characters, enemies, and other tables will fill your screen. You will need to collect them to populate your builds. So essentially, you have to walk around. They find bricks, diamonds, metal, and to be able to mine them to build things. Minecraft
That's really
Earth.
cool.
That's amazing.
Minecraft Earth actually incorporates real-world sensory into the game, so you can fish on a lake, chop down real trees, Minecraft pigs pondering around your local park. That can become your reality. So
That's
you
cool.
go to a farm and you see horses, pigs, and stuff like that. Those can be input. Those actually can be brought into the game because you take your phone and you actually scan the area. So if there's a tree, that tree in real life becomes an augmented reality tree on your phone, and you can chop it down for wood.
That's neat.
That's pretty crazy, man. I'm reading
Yeah.
the article with you, man. It looks really, really neat. What's it say?
You'll be able to.
Curious how it'll look.
You'll also be able to collaborate with friends as well as battle mobs and take on challenges as your world grows and you fight for survival.
Mark says that he hopes they focus on the building and not the microtransaction because it doesn't mean. Aimright says he'll be playing it.
To build
Yeah,
such a
that looks cool, man.
Yeah.
To build an environment, Microsoft leaned on its team to develop machine vision algorithms so that real-world objects can be used as anchors for digital content.
Aimright says it's a government hacking game. They're spying everywhere. They will have all the images so soon.
So I wonder if you're in an area where other people are playing it, if
Got them like Google Maps,
pretty much.
Oh, it's like Google Maps except people's backyards.
One thing it won't have is loot boxes.
Okay.
While
Yeah,
it's
that's-
unclear exactly how Microsoft plans to monetize the free-to-play game, it indicates that object
how they're gonna do
skins will be sold.
I know
I
how
can
they're
see
gonna
that.
do it.
How?
They're gonna do it probably through one way they're definitely gonna do it, or at least the one way I would definitely do it is like an advertising program. So like you reach out to these I don't know, that seems like a lot of work. I don't know if they but who knows? You reach out to these places and they pay you X amount of dollars and you make you give an excuse for all these freaking Minecraft players in the area to come group up at this restaurant or something,
Do you
Well, what
think?
if-
Go ahead, James.
What if they like their main version, like main way of monetizing it is just selling data to companies?
Paid skins.
Do you think
Yep,
that
that's
if
how they've always done it. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
if-
paid. I think it would be more lucrative for them to sell like data.
Yeah.
Like, oh, these people are around here at this time, because it's not like Pokemon Go
That's very true.
where you there's a gym here, there's some Pokemon spawning here and here and here. It's more of like you can go wherever you want, and the world's ever changing around you.
Do you think
So-
that it'll incorporate, like, say if I build a huge castle and someone up the street looks in my direction with their phone, they can see the top of my castle?
Oh, I
I
bet
hope so.
that'd be rad.
So
That would be
essentially, it's,
rad.
when it comes to physical open world, it's legit open world. like so, like James, you build like a fucking dragon, and your next door neighbor can look, and then he can see the dragon in his.
Yeah, that would be cool if they can find a way to do that.
That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting. That would be very, very interesting. God, we're living in the goddamn future.
We
Oh,
are.
yeah.
We are living in the future.
Cause say you have like a huge city, like like Phoenix or
Future.
something, like Phoenix or wherever, that there's a bunch of people playing, and you just like scroll through the city, or you're on a plane and you go over the city, and you fucking see all these like castles
Wow,
and
that
shit.
would be super neat.
Yo,
That would be super cool.
that'd be the coolest. That'd be the hypest thing ever.
Like you
He says just.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
He says just wait until there's a piece of like a diamond in the middle of I-90 and some kid gets hit by a car.
Shit, bomb, pull over. It's probably like Pokemon though, where the game doesn't register if you're going so fast.
Cut out for like all
Yeah.
of it.
It's probably like Pokemon Go. If you're speeding, the game doesn't register it.
Yeah, if you're going faster than like walking. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that kid with his face buried in his phone. But that's the thing, it's augmented reality though. So you're looking at, you should be,
Be able to see everything.
your phone
Yeah.
should be like a piece of glass in front of you, really.
Yeah, that's
Right?
true.
So you
Yeah,
should be
that's
able
true.
to see that car coming.
Yeah.
That's true. But yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, so if they have like legit, that'd be awesome. You literally pull out your phone and you're flying over a city, and you just see every creation. That'd be unreal.
That would be cool.
That'd be so goddamn cool.
And then, like I said, man, I can't wait for. I am so stoked. Does anybody have any information on that? I'm gonna Google that right now.
What?
Google Glasses. Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, they
has-
stopped making.
Who is
they,
right? But who is working on that? Because nothing crazy. Nothing,
Microsoft with their
Microsoft.
HoloLens.
HoloLenses.
Yeah, it's like their mixed reality stuff.
Yeah.
So I met two people that had Google
See,
Glass
those are too
that
big,
still have them.
dude. That's like walking around with a damn.
Yeah.
You look like Data from Star Trek. But
Um,
worse, because it's like this big. It covers
yeah.
like so much. I'm talking just lenses.
Yeah. I mean, Google's still working on it for more of like the industrial field. But I know two people. I've met two people that have Google Glass, and they say that it's
I would
really
love them.
cool for a while, and then it just kind of gets boring after that. It's just
You could
If there's productivity and organizational apps though, I would be
Oh,
so
yeah.
inclined to use it.
you can pre-order the HoloLens 3, the HoloLens 2 from Microsoft.
Yeah, but it looks like
It's big.
it's huge.
yeah, it's pretty big.
I'm talking smart glasses.
But this is the type of stuff that Sony is working on with them now.
Yeah. Sony's working on like augmented reality stuff too.
Because Sony has the VR. They have the number one selling VR in the world. Sony does.
Yep.
So they're trying to incorporate both of their IR, their AI chips to make this stuff. So it'll be interesting. But yeah, the picture of the HoloLens 2, the guy has like a cube, like a Tony Stark type fucking thing. So that's kind of cool
Yeah.
looking.
Let's see.
What is it?
here.
Hollow what? Hollow what?
HoloLens 2.
HoloLens 2.
You can pre-order it now.
Let's see. You can buy the Google Glass V3 Explorer Edition for about $1,500 on eBay.
That's the version 3?
Yeah.
Jesus, I mean that big. I don't understand why Terry Crews is in these State Farm commercials.
Yeah, I don't either.
He doesn't do anything. If he doesn't yell or do any of his stereotypical.
See, the Google Glass 2, that looks like more of just a typical pair
Yeah,
of
that's
glasses.
what I'm talking about. Something
Well,
simple.
the Google Glass 2 is bulky because I've seen the Google Glass 2, and that one I can get it on Walmart.
Yeah, I've seen that. I don't know what that's about.
But yeah, so it's basically it can go over any it's attached to these glasses, and it's nowhere near as elegant as the
Looks
V3.
like Tracer.
The V3 is a lot nicer looking, and it works a little better.
Now, I'm mentioning this to see what they can do with this, where they can go and they make a fucking contact lens instead. You just put the
Oh, yeah.
contact lens in your eye, and it becomes fucking the future.
I can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be a thing eventually, and it's
One
gonna
of
be a
these
thing in
things,
our
yeah.
lifetime. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah,
How fast this
I would-
technology's moving.
I would say in the next I would say
10 years.
yeah, definitely 10 years. I would say probably like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
I don't know about a contact lens,
No, but like
but they get the glasses up and running to where they need to be.
mixed
guarantee the-
reality, as it's called.
I guarantee the fucking Secret Service and shit, they have contact lenses that do that kind of shit, though.
I know, sons of bitches.
I
Where are you
100%
gonna put
guarantee that they
those?
have contact lenses that do that shit, that track shit without having anything else. I almost guarantee it.
I wonder if does Google Glasses have any competitors? Is there any who
Nope.
else is working on this stuff?
No one.
No, there's no companies.
March 23rd, there's a YouTube video for March 23rd.
No, there's no companies working on this stuff right now, unfortunately.
The-
Because it-
the Goo-
At least not for consumer use.
Yeah, because the shit never took off. Like, people thought it was great, but the technology wasn't there when they started talking about this 6 years ago. Or whatever it was.
they're polarized.
So everyone just kind of like, I don't care.
Wearing the glasses or what?
They're too expensive too at
Yeah.
the time.
Oh, way too expensive.
Oh my gosh. Advertisements. I just want to see what they look like. Or like, this dude's talking about them. Or chick, I can't tell. Gender neutral. My bad. I couldn't tell. I really couldn't tell.
Jesus.
This person's reviewing him and I can't really tell. Well, you know, it'll be nice when it comes out and they're actually doing cool stuff with it. They need to hurry up with that shit. Stop. I'm not even gonna say it. Images. So what else is going on?
That's
Nothing
about,
much.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Okay.
Got nothing
go
else. I'm
Hold on, wait. I think someone is making. Let me just make sure here.
this just in. Da, da, da.
Quack 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 quack. Quack 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 quack. I don't know what that was. Yeah, some of these Google Glasses, like you said, were literally just a little attachment. It looks more like a notification
Yeah.
thing than anything. But when you start taking the things like that Minecraft piece and combining it with an actual lens for a pair of glasses, or God, even a contact lens. Now, I don't see a contact lens coming out anytime in any type of near future, because you're talking
Oh,
like
that's some
that's
extreme
that's
shit.
like 50 years down. I don't know about 50, but that's a long time down the road.
Yeah.
But I
So
do see, as far as lenses go,
It
who
looks
knows?
like Bose is kind of competing for the AR glasses spot, like the audio company Bose.
Really?
Yeah, because they have glasses that don't have any like earbuds, but they play music. You can like listen to music through these sunglasses, and I guess it also has like some AR functionality.
That's pretty cool.
Like it's pretty basic. Like, well, one of them is pretty cool because it will it's like a for golfing.
It's a
It'll
basic
be like
bitch.
your caddy for like these golf courses. So it'll let you know how far away the tee
Like
is.
6-ish. Yeah.
But I mean, at least it's something. You know, like other.
Well, they do have like golf balls, soccer balls, basketballs that allow you when you kick the soccer ball, it sends it to your phone and tells you where
Oh, yeah.
you kicked it, the strength, and it gives you recommendations on where you actually should place your foot for a
Pretty
better
neat.
kick, for a better spin, as well as same thing with the golf ball.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
based on when you
Mm.
where you hit the golf ball, it tells you your swing,
Yeah.
the speed, and it gives you tips about how you should adjust. And same thing with basketball, it tells you where you have your hands placed, and it tells you where to adjust your hands to get the perfect shot.
But imagine like you're out golfing, okay, and you just have these sun, and it tells you, hey, the pin is 350 feet out.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. The wind's moving like this way at this mile per hour. You know, imagine having something like that. Like this could be the trajectory of your shot. This is how you should hit it. Like imagine having something like that.
It's coming. Well,
Oh yeah,
I'll bring
definitely
it
is.
up in the next podcast, but we have some weird fucking shit on BestBuy.com.
Yeah, we do.
What are you talking? Why are you bringing that up? Like
Well,
what?
it's because I was thinking about the balls and stuff like that. So Best Buy, for some reason, is getting into like
We have
Babies
car
R Us.
seats. Yeah, we got
Yeah.
car seats.
Yeah, they're basically becoming like Toys R Us, Babies R Us. We sell car seats, we sell strollers, we sell
Yep.
bottles that
Yep.
tell you when your milk expires, what the temperature of the milk is, what angle to hold the bottle at, and it texts you all this to your phone. So when you're feeding your baby and you don't have it at a 45-degree angle, you get an alert that tells you to adjust the bottle to the perfect angle. You get a text when your milk expires. You also get a text telling you how much more milk is left in the bottle.
It's
Wow, I actually like that. I want one of those.
Why the fuck do you need someone to tell you how much milk's in a bottle when you can physically
Exactly.
look
When you
at
can
the
look.
bottle?
Well, I think the expiration thing is appealing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
That's neat.
Or like the temperature of it too.
Ouch.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, we
though,
sell-
some of the stuff we sell
Oh my god,
at Best Buy
it's
sells.
yeah. The baby stuff came up on
Technology,
BestBuy.com the one day, and I'm like,
Yeah, it is still part technology. It is still technology, man.
oh, it is. It's
It
all
is.
smart technology. That's why we sell it.
Dude, the smart technology, it's I believe it is going to be one of those things that's a slow roll, but it's going to be a heavy stick, you know what I mean?
And
Yeah.
we sell a $1,300 sleeper, a crib that has a latch that you swaddle your baby so the baby can't move. It messages you when the baby's up, if the baby moves, and if there's any unnecessary motion. You get text message alerts. It's $1,300.
Wow.
Price.
Yeah,
The only sketchy thing about all that stuff is just your privacy, you know?
Yeah.
Like
That's
how
the
much
only
of the
thing.
data. And then the question is like, how much does that data matter?
Yeah.
You know? It's like the
Matters
difference
to
between.
someone.
Yeah. Well, as
Matters to
far as like.
companies.
Someone bought that $1,300 crib. So
Yeah. I bet.
Right. Well, hey.
Yeah.
but it's
Power to 'em.
some. Oh no, 100%,
There's a goal for
100%.
next week. Right? Let's see who can find the weirdest thing on the .com.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Let's fucking do it. Let's get it. But yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that last week, and I'm like, this is fucking interesting.
Well, like fucking.
Oh, by the way,
Loose.
Schroeder, that bottle's $70. And you get
Is it
one.
like a baby bottle or is
It's
it
a baby bottle, and it's
Oh,
one.
it's not like It's not like a gallon of milk or nothing. It's
No.
like
It is a
it's not
baby
pint
bottle.
of
It's one.
$70 baby bottle, huh?
Yes.
I was sitting there talking to my boss, and I'm walking through the damn toothbrush aisle.
Oh
We
yeah.
have a toothbrush that's $330. I look at him, I'm like, what the hell does a $330 toothbrush do that a $200 toothbrush doesn't do?
Or the
And what the
dollar
hell is a
toothbrush.
Yeah, what the hell does a $200 toothbrush like? Who the hell spends that much? Jesus.
Yep.
Who spends that type of money on anything like a toothbrush?
Sings you a song, it gives you a reach around, it massages your
God.
gums, and
Do
Makes that
you
with
guys
you?
remember? Do you guys remember Tooth Tunes?
oh yeah, when you brush your teeth to music.
Yeah,
Right.
it would vibrate. It would vibrate your teeth in a way that it would sound like there's music playing.
Yeah, and it
And
like
then,
because like whatever it did, it messed with your ears, so it
Yeah.
played music. Hit clips.
Or Baby R Us.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says with Babies R Us and Toys R Us being out of the market, it's pretty much.
Oh no, you go to BestBuy.com. Holy shit, we sell a shit ton of toys.
Dude, all of it cut out
Oh.
that time.
yeah, that'll cut out.
With if you go to BestBuy.com, we sell a ton of toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. There's a lot of toys.
Yeah, we're going
Even
that route
store.
because of Toys R Us closing and stuff.
In store, we have tons of toys now in store. Like James, do
Yeah.
you have you
I
have
love
toy
the toys.
aisles?
I love the swag.
Yeah.
Dude, if we start carrying stuff like, I wish we'd start carrying stuff like they do at some of those
Fye.
bigger, yeah, like that. If we were to start had a section that just had a whole bunch of that type of thing. Ugh.
I
I'd be
got
so broke. all
I got
time.
the okay from from Jamie that I never got a chance to do it because I couldn't find it. But before I joined the Squad of the Geeks, she gave me the okay that I could wear my old Toys R Us vest and just camp out in the toy aisle for a while for
That's
my entire
awesome.
shift.
That would be funny.
BestBuy.com has video game collectibles.
Yep, we sell them too. There's a good amount that we carry.
Fallout
That's
76 keychain collection.
Woo.
That's pretty neat. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, they have all kinds of stuff on there, man.
Oh, it's insane. But yeah,
All right,
now that
so
Toys
next-
R Us and Babies R Us are gone, we have that market share to ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next week we're gonna try to find the craziest stuff on BestBuy.com.
Done.
Right.
So make
Right
sure you
on.
guys
Tune in.
tune in because it's going to be an epic one for sure. Well, gentlemen,
It's just only because of that reason alone.
exactly.
That's
Nothing
it.
else. Come specifically for
No.
that.
For that.
Nope.
No.
That's why we save it to the end of the show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, there's
I
going to
know.
be more, but just it's going to be funny. It's going to be freaking hilarious. So, boys,
So-
where can we find you? James.
All right.
You can find me. Oh, so if you like games like Yakuza and Resident Evil and Samurai Warriors, you can find me at youtube.com/peopleIHateStudios. If you like games like Days Gone or whatever else I decide to stream, you can watch me on youtube.com/peopleIHateStudios or twitch.tv/peopleIHateStudios or hell, even on Mixer. I think it's like user/108327. You can also find me on Twitter if you like people retweeting memes and anime at peopleIHate10.
Oh,
What's coming out and coming up, and where can they find you, Schroeder?
Splash Screen Gaming on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And I'll be streaming a whole lot more as soon as the server's ready to go. Actually, I was thinking about even because I was gonna jump on after this and keep working on it, and I think I might even stream that. Why not?
Make
Nice.
sure you reach out to Mr. Jeffrey if you would like the application to apply for the roleplay server. It is epic. It's gonna be fun
Yes.
and
Yeah,
amazing.
exactly.
Reach
Yes.
out to us if you would like to join our roleplay server. Should
Get
be
it.
fun. But other than that, man, that's about it for now. I'm looking forward to coming home and getting all this stuff sorted out. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna
Yep.
be neat.
It gonna
Walker, where
be
can they-
amazing.
Walker, what's coming up? What's coming out? Where can they find you?
So, fun facts, I forgot to mention it earlier. I officially have a logo, as well as a
Oh, yeah,
start
you do.
screen and a transition screen. It's pretty cool.
You've been spending a week doing all this.
Yeah, man. Here,
Instead of working, you've been doing this.
I can't believe I forgot to even mention that. I'm so pissed.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah, I'm
Here,
shocked.
I have it.
I'm shocked you didn't include it in your week.
I didn't even think about that. I don't even know why I completely blacked out the biggest part of my week.
My fucking messages are still filled with that.
Anyways,
Didn't I would imagine it. Yeah, it is. Here, I'm gonna put this on.
well, if you go to my my Twitch at Captain_Geach15, you can see my test stream I did with Schroeder yesterday, and see the video clip. It's about 3 minutes long,
Check that out.
and it has my countdown timer, my name that rotates. When it gets to 10 seconds, it actually counts down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it starts. My logo changes into a power button, and it dings and goes back, and I'm live.
That's super cool, man.
Gonna work on
It looks
perfecting
really
that.
nice.
Thank you. Kind of animated, cartoony-ish, but at the end of the day, we're gamer nerds, so it kind of fits right in. So,
It does.
so I got that going on for me, and playing some GTA with the boys, both of them.
Chicago Cubs.
Yeah, I've had people say it looks like a Chicago Cub logo. It's supposed
We
to.
have an NDA.
It's supposed to represent. If you pull up not Capcom,
No, Capsule Corp.
Capsule Corp from Dragon Ball Z. That's where it was initiated from. It's the Capsule Corporation logo from DBZ. And then the C and the G is obviously me. So, but if you look at the Capsule Corp, it's CC, and then I changed the smaller C into a G. But yeah, I got that, as well as you can find me on Instagram at just plain CaptainGeach15. I have YouTube, but don't really use it, Captain_Geach15. Twitter and Twitch, Captain_Geach15. Make sure you go check them out. Check out my new logo. And when I am streaming, that will be on my my thingamajig. So when I start it up.
Cool.
But that is it. I appreciate everyone coming out. Thank you guys very much. 16 hard-fought weeks.
Yeah,
16
a lot of
straight weeks. And
Now we're in the
here's
playoffs.
to 16 more.
For sure.
We're going to the postseason, and then we're going to the draft after that. So let's
Yeah.
let's keep it a-going, guys. Thank you for everyone here at Level Unlock Podcast. Live episode available tomorrow. levelunlockpodcast.podbean.com or anywhere podcasts are available. And you can find us, levelunlockpodcast@gmail.com, for any questions, issues, concerns, as well as on Twitter at what, James?
LVL Unlock Pod. That's at LVL Unlock Pod.
Good shit. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. And we will see you next week. Peace.
Bye.
Later, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. We will catch up with you. I might jump on. I probably won't. I always say I might, but I never do.